I hit that like button and 10 seconds go by in an instant. There you go. We are live. All right. It is I, the TheCardconomist, and I'm here to make your Pokemon cards worth more money. We are starting, it's a Saturday night, Friday night, Saturday morning. We love that day of the week. Oh my god, this Terraria music hits really well. So, we are live for Friday night. Alright. Okay. Wait. All right. So Matthew White is the first order of the night. He wants an extension on Rhydon. Where's Matthew White? He's got a Brock's Rhydon. He put it away in June. It's gonna say June 24. Oh, hold on. Edit this. June 24 to June 25. All right, you got one full year, Matthew. All right, clicking on this. Octavio Melendres, slab away. Slab away. This turns into 130. Ta-da! I wonder what you guys are saying. You guys want some free stuff tonight? I gotta get some free stuff from my besties. Alright, let me get rid of some of these slabs here. Did you guys see some of the slabs removed in the daytime stream? Look at all this, man. That was in the daytime stream. Snorlax, Butterfree, Sabrina, this cool Charmander, Eevee, Espeon, that free one, and Typhlosion. That was a good daytime stream, huh? Oh man, I'm jamming to this. This is some weird ass music though. We want codes! Mom, tell the man to give me some codes. All right. Go ahead and move that. All right. Bunch of junk, says Corey D. Hey! Lads! Get this Corey G guy. It's Corey D. D for douchebag. Get this Corey D guy. Send him to the gulag. Up came the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster. What the hell is a Loch Ness Monster? Konnichiwa. I don't even like what you sell. What do we got here? Ooh, Pikachu 8. Okay, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let's see what other giveaways we got. We got some older cards. Oh, baby. We got some cards, man. I gotta get some other cards other than just poker cards graded. Because it's true that I got a lot of poker cards. Okay, get these cards up here. Hey, so mister, my birthday is tomorrow. Any chance for 1% off? Hell no, dude. These cards are going to the moon. They're going to double in price. Why would I discount them? That's why they call me the TheCardconomist. Here's a little fairy. Here's a Smeargle. Here's a Jigglypuff. Here's a Jupiter. Oh, yeah. If you're not here in my stream, you're missing out. All right. Ooh, slabs for sale. Okay, we got the slabs for sale channel. Let me do this. All right. Click. One, two, three, four. F5. F5. I got a lot of tops and I got a lot of poker. That's what we do on this channel. A lot of tops, a lot of poker. All right. Do not come. Do not come. I'm going to come. Mister's pump and dumping. Well, I don't know about the dumping part. There. Oh, that one's a cool one, actually. Wow, that one's neat. The Ditto over there. It's a good one. There's a Houndour English 65, but it's Cardconomist graded. For you Cardconomist collectors, TCCG graded. All right, nice. Mistral buy 40% market value. Send them in cards, boys. Bye, bye, bye. All right, welcome, guys, to the late night stream. It is late at night. It's 12 a.m. in the morning where I live. 10:20 in California. 1 a.m. in New York. This is the late night stream because it's late. Get it? Pretty late. Unless you're in Australia. Boy, I'm in Australia. It's already Saturday over here. Jeff Leon, 2 PRB1s, 3 English Azures. Are you here? Oh, he's here. Okay, what's up? Oh, it's the weekend, isn't it? Yes, it's the weekend. Yes. 3 Azure Lane English. You know, the Azure Lane is fresh. I'm surprised nobody's opening it. This stuff is super fresh. Here it is. Good luck, Jeff. Yeah, there's been, man, we have not sold that much Weiss in a while. Here we are. Not that sales have collapsed or anything. It's just been Pokemon instead. Pokemon for the win. So fresh. 1 a.m. for me. I hate Mondays. All right, Garfield. He's Garfield. Am I right, chat? Oh, look at this guy. He said he hates Mondays. All right. What do we got? Got a little hollow for you. Okay. Hollow. 11:30 here in Iran. What? Are you actually in Iran? You're not in Iran. All right. Iran is sounding a little pissy, though. They're kind of like, we don't like the Jews or something like that. The Jews! All right, here's some of these. Damn, calm down, Iran. Jesus Christ, man. Drama queens. All right. Oh, yeah. No time in hell. Mod 6 already. Damn, all the mods are here. Here we are. Anyone who is a mod, though, I kind of have to be able to yell at them. So, like, if they do something wrong, so not 100% of a good idea. All right, I like being green. Here we are. Boom. That's Jeff Leon with the JE. You know, I can feel a pain behind my left eyeball. I'm going to have a migraine. I know I am. Maybe I should take a painkiller like right now at the beginning of the stream. Let's just keep going. Got my AC on full blast? Oh no, bro. There we go. He said he has some Baja Blast. Alright, that's it. There's no orders in the queue. What's up, guys? Welcome. We just started. About 5 minutes ago. This is the late night stream. We got all these lovely slabs. We're going to have lots more slabs. This was really a poker submission. Here's a card. Here's a, I was almost called this Cardconomist drawing. This is a quick drawing. Polyrath. Pidgeot. Slow poke. Very slow. Alright, give me some slabs. Give me some of them. What we got? Ooh, what's this music? I'm not liking this one. Let's skip. Skip. Turn this volume down a little bit. How much to slab away tops King? Slab King tops the movie PSA 10 slab. It's always the same. It costs $40. 20 is a fee. 20 goes toward the slab. So to get started, you would send in a minimum payment of $40. Of course, you're allowed to do more than 40, but you send in a minimum payment of 40. How about them breaks, guys? We got Machamp, one person in there. The Mega Break, 1 mega spot filled. The Large, 3 large spots filled. The Star Break, 7 spots remain in the Star Break. And the Cherries, that's Snorlax. Yo, I could do a silver coin. You guys want a silver coin break? What do you think? You think the silver coins? Should we get coins up here? I like coins. I'd grade some Pokemon cards, Pokemon coins sometime. Here's a little Larvitar, graded 9. $20. Nice. This guy graded 8. Are you joking? Couldn't even grade 9. This is what I mean when I say I feel like they're screwing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like 8? You're telling me this guy could not grade a 9 even. How? Man, that is rough, dude. That is rough. I don't know. That PSA turn was brutal. Well, and look, this one got a 7 as well. Like, see this card over here? That got a 7. How's it a 7? You know, guys, that's it. These are not getting sold. These are getting crossed to CGC. What I'm actually going to do, I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to cross these to CGC by cracking them out. They're going to get cracked out of their holders, and I'm going to cross them over and just see if they grade higher. And I think what I'm going to do also is I'm going to record it. That's another thing. I think I'm going to start grading with CGC again in general. I think that it's really important that CGC remains a scary competitor for PSA. I really believe that. CGC needs to remain a tough competitor. We cannot let PSA have a monopoly on card grading. I think that that's ridiculous. No monopoly for PSA. We got to grade with CGC sometimes, guys. I think what that means also, we need to start offering some submissions with CGC. So we'll do a CGC submission as a group. Hey, look at these Pikachus, man. Old maid Pikachus. Look how tough this guy is. He says, "Get your ass over here. I'll beat your ass." Dude, he's looking tough. Look at him. He's pointing. Wow, man. That's the toughest Pikachu card in existence, I'm pretty sure. The toughest official Nintendo Pikachu. He is scary, man. Would you consider cross-grading with SGC? Curious what the grades would be. I don't mind SGC at all. It's just that SGC is PSA. Did you know that? They're the same company. PSA owns SGC. So when you grade with them, you're not really creating any diversity in the market. If you want to diversify the market, you need to now grade with BGS or CGC. Yeah, because PSA owns SGC. It's the same company. And that's great for SGC collectors who are already holding SGC slabs. So now you can say, hey, my slab is a PSA slab in a way because it's the same company. You know what I mean? So PSA is going to come in and their corporate leaders are going to say, you're going to run the things the way we tell you to run them, and you're going to use the standards we use. So they're going to easily do that at SGC. But yeah, again, if you want to create, if you want to stop PSA from having a monopoly, you got to grade with CGC, BGS. What's funny is them owning SGC actually shows you how close of a monopoly it really is. CGC is less desirable. I don't even care, Kevin. I don't even care. You know what else I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be buying more CGC cards. I'm going to be buying more gem mint CGCs and more pristine CGCs. Of course, I've always been open to buying pristine CGCs, but I didn't buy a lot of gem mint CGCs. I'm going to be buying more gem mint CGCs from now on. I don't like PSA having such control over the market. I think they're assholes. All right, PSA 10, Old Maid, Pikachu. I don't care what the market has to say. I'm just going to do it. It's it's all opinion based. It's all opinion based. It's like politics almost. I don't think PSA does some remarkably better job at grading. 28. Yo, these are cheap, man. These Pikachu 10s are only $28, guys. All right. So, what we got? Mr. graded me a perfect 10. What? Here's Jeff Leon, Religan, 2 PRB1s, 3 Azure Lanes. You got it, man. No competition right now in the queue. It's just you, Mr. Jeff. All right. Oh, yeah. Pristine slabs look so nice. Oops, there we go. All right, all right, all right. So these two here, and a couple more of these. That's why I'm a 10. Mister, how do you fight the blues? You talking about moderators? I tell them to shut their mouths. Oh, you mean like just feeling down? Some days are tougher days, man. Sleep helps. If you're having a bad day, get some sleep. If you're having a bad day, get some sleep, really. Rest, I think, goes a long way toward helping people getting back to a kind of a healthy position. We are. Then I would probably do some other things like, let's say you had something in particular was really bothering you. Well, I would work on it. Like, let's say you had toothaches and you knew you had to go to the dentist. Get yourself to a dentist. Just go. Because the sooner it's taken care of, the weight is lifted. So if it's something that you can go fix it right away. Could be that you're lonely. So go find someone to hang out with, preferably with 2 boobies and a vagina. So go find someone to hang out with and make out with. I'd say that. All right. Ah. Here we are. Maybe music. Music helps. Gotta turn on some good music, though. Ooh. Who's your favorite Pokemon? Hold on, let me see. Maybe it's in this pack right here. My favorite Pokemon. Right here, Boobymon. Konnichiwa. That's her Pokemon cry. All right. Mike's, I watch Harry Potter. Live customs are hella hot right now. Oh, yeah. They're hella hot. They're hot as hell. All right. Nice. Mr. Jeff. Your bag's getting full pretty fast there. I'll create a second bag for you. I like how you knew there would be one booby girl in the pack. It's One Piece. There's always a booby girl in the pack. Is it the weekend? It's the weekend, guys. Can you believe that? $15 for Spinnerack. Bulbasaur, Ace of Diamonds. Polyswag. Mantine. Oh, those are some salty-ass grades right there. Where'd my cell phone go? Click. All right. Throw those away. File Plume 9, $25. Sounds actually pretty cool. I feel like that should sell. Here's Victory Bell, $65. The Jungle Break! Break that jungle pack. $21 a spot. It's pretty cheap. Cheaper than the other stuff. Oh, yeah. Look at this double slab. Houndour 10. First edition. Houndoom 10. It's Dark Houndoom. Did you know that? Yeah, you didn't know that. Now you do. There you go. All right. Is PRB1 for One Piece the latest set? Is there a Kurumi in the Waifu Shuffle? Kurumi? What's a Kurumi? I don't even know what Kurumi is. Ugh. All right, Waifu Shuffle. It's got Misty, Guilty, Cake the Cat, Marnie, this perfect graded pink-haired girl, Helm, Sakura, another pink-haired girl, a pristine pink-haired girl, Vanessa Signature. Yeah, she's technically a waifu. We got some waifus here. Here's Soda. We got Marion, Kurumi. Ah, is that what you want? Kurumi. Lightning Opus 1, Clara. The Naked Girls graded 10. Marion, Wick 8, and another Clara. Nice. All right. When we run into girl cards, we just put them in there now. Pretty straightforward. All right. So, now we've got hold on. Dionisio. I'm probably saying your name wrong. Wait, I can just look up how to say it. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds. Hit that like button for me, guys. Interact with that like button. Hold on. PronounceNames.com. Ready? Dionisio! Dio! Alright, we got it. Dionisio. We got Dio in the stream, guys. 4 Stellar Miracle. Been hyped around Sarah Luge. Okay, let me grab that. Stellar Miracle. We sold some Stellar Miracle for a little while. And then it just kind of, poof, disappeared. Kind of fell off the map for a second there. I'm going fisting. What? I knew it. I have no preference to if my name is pronounced right or wrong. Nuh-uh, your name's Dio! Alright, Dionisio. Alright. See, your name starts with the letter D, my name starts with the letter D. Alright, that put you in the winner's club. Ta-da! I sent for a jungle spot. Now, did you have a bag already? I can't remember if you had a bag. Oh. I think that Weeping Bell should be in the waifu box. What do you guys think? Should Weeping Bell be in the waifu box? I feel like it should be. Somebody won't like, somebody who pulls it will be kind of mad, but it's funny as hell though. Cold? Jeff says, nah. Yeah, it's more like for everyone else to laugh about, I guess. It's not really for the guys who actually want to collect waifus. There you go. Where's my first purchase slab? It says blanking blank. I don't know. You need a first purchase? Ugh. Did you actually make a first purchase? Dionisio. Aha, welcome back, dude. Ta-da! Look at this victory bell. It's like they took the picture when the victory bell was blinking. Okay. Should have waited. Wow, Starmie. That is a really cool one. Here's Cyndaquil. Here's a Metapod. Here's Nidorino. Here's Spinarak. And Ariados. It's a group card. Alright, there. Metapod. I mean, well, you can't go wrong with Metapod. Did you hear Game Informer shut down? Bad time! Freaking Game Informer, bro. Bitches at Game Informer. Oh, we have Mr. Haunted. Hope you're doing well. This order's for 10 hollow shuffles. Mr. Haunted, what's up, man? All right, 10 of these. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 to the back. He said 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You might have pulled something. That one's got different colors. Sometimes that's a good sign. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. How about the front? Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. You got it, man. Let's see what you got. So, Heracross and Umbreon. Oh, the Umbreon's a good one. I know for a fact it is. All right, so here's your shiny Heracross. He's only a 7, but he's very sweet. You can show him off to your friends. You can give it to your kids, your cousin, your nephew, whatever, and they'll be like, "Whoa!" Now this one though, this one's very sweet. That's a Cardconomist 10. There it is. So you pulled this Cardconomist 10 Umbreon. Beautiful. Wow, you did pretty good there. Haunted. Haunted. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. My pet hamster loves pincer slabs. What? Toss it over there. Jeff Leon for Azure English. Yes, sir. We went out to eat at a new restaurant today called Domenico's. Family-owned restaurant, Italian restaurant. Mamma mia! We had to wait something like an hour to get a seat. It was that busy. Tiny little restaurant, too. It was not that large. The family's running around going, Mamma mia! We waited, I swear to God, we must have waited at least 40 minutes to get a seat. It was so packed. And then I had totally mixed feelings about the food. We got a bowl of soup. It was like this fresh seafood soup. And it was an appetizer. And it was like fresh chunks of clam, fresh chunks of scallops, real shrimp and all that. It was fantastic. But it was just a small appetizer. Then we got like the bread. And at first I looked at the bread. I'm like, this looks gross. But then I tried it. I was like, oh shit, this bread's like some of the best bread. Then they gave us the salad. It was a really good salad. But it was like just one plate. It was like $11, dude. But it was great. It tasted very good. Very crisp. It's like they worked harder on it somehow. Better salad dressing. The lettuce was really fresh. It was just this one plate. It was like $11 for a plate of salad. And so the beginning of the experience was really good. Konnichiwa, Onisama. All right, but then they bring out the actual pasta. And as usual, I hated it. I don't know. I'm not a pasta guy. It's weird because I like ramen. Ramen's a pasta. But regular Italian pasta just doesn't sit well with me. Maybe it's that cup of... Oh, yeah. You know, the cup of sauce they put on it. It's just, maybe it's not for me. I'm not sure what it is. I had pasta con broccoli. The best part was the broccoli. Must not be much of a pasta person. But Karis didn't like her dish either. The end of it all, our little meal was like $55. And it was such a small serving, too. And we had to wait so long for the check. I swear, we waited another 20 minutes just to get served the check. But this one waiter, she had like 100 people she was waiting on. She was running, dude. You getting Shrouded Fable? I am. We're just waiting for it to arrive. Okay, that's for Jeff. I've already pre-ordered it. But it's just a matter of when does it arrive out here in Lake of the Ozarks. Don't insult an Italian pasta. They'll knife fight. Yeah, they say they import it and everything. It says on the menu, imported from Italy. I'm like, okay. Is that going to make it good? And it was like, nope. Not good. Bulbasaur. But I saw what other people were getting. Most people were getting steak and lobster. I was like, oh shit, I should have gotten the steak and lobster. But that's like $50 for the steak and lobster for one serving. So I didn't do it. I'm like, I'm not that rich. Here's Jeff Leon. One waifu shuffle. Konnichiwa. All right. One waifu shuffle. There we go. 1, 2, 3. He's at 1. Oh, pulled a little lightning out of there. That's kind of like rolling and hitting something, you know? These stickers are so ugly, dude. Ah, it's so pretty when the price tag's removed. Look at that. All right, Jeff. That's a real try again moment. We have Jorge Aguilar, Japanese Raging Surf. Can you please show my cards? I haven't been on here in a while. I can do that. Let's see. Raging Surf is empty now. Not that rich wall of cardboard worth more than some houses behind him. Hey! I don't want you talking about my cards. Sleep. Ho-ho! Very cold. Alright, he said he hasn't been here for a while and that he wants to donate me his cards. You're too kind, Jorge Aguilar. You're too kind. Oh, here we are. Oh, yeah, you want to ship this right away, Mr. Aguilar. Yeah, all these cards, you see this? Did you want to donate your hollows right now? I'll get rid of them hollows. You got this coin. You got some Korean cards. All right. Nothing too crazy, it looks like, actually. Oh, Septile's nice. All right. Lots of hollows. Steak at Golden Corral is better than steak anywhere else. That's what I told my wife. So we paid $55 for some cheap-ass pasta that didn't even taste that good, right? But, man, that business was so freaking busy. But, yeah, I could have gotten steak there, but it would have been like $50 for me to get steak. And I don't know why is it so expensive. But I could have gone to Golden Corral and had all-you-can-eat steak with carrots at the same time and a drink for like $40. For nothing, dude. For nothing. Just slipped Full Art Leafy on VMAX on the bill. What's wrong with Texas Roadhouse? Roadhouse. All right. Yeah, what's wrong with Texas Roadhouse? Y'all a bunch of haters. Come back now, y'all. What are all these haters doing in my stream? Freaking haters. One spot in the jungle break. About time. How many spots we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 people for our jungle pack break. They're animals. And I slaughtered them like animals. Toss it over there. There we go. Remember that burl I was showing you guys? It's sold. It's sold. I was going to show it to my wife and it was gone. Sold. Somebody bought it already. There we go. Texas Douche House. Hey! I had Outback Steakhouse the other day. I can't believe how cheap it is. No rules, just right. I had Outback Steakhouse and then I had diarrhea for a week. No, I'm just kidding. Not the wood. Did I see a Squirtle earlier on the table? Yes, sir. That's cold. Juan Diaz. That's cold. All right, let's check out this Squirtle. Where's my Squirtle? It most likely was a Squirtle. What we got? We got yellow Squirtle, $400. That's a rare Squirtle. Very rare. David Velez, 5 hollow shuffles. Scooby buns, Scooby. Scooby-doo-doopy buns. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. David Velez. Oh, they're cold, David. David, that's a cold round. All right. Juan equals Juan, mister. All right, Juan. All right, here we are. We've got Gregory Carvajal. 1 box, 1 piece PRB. I'll take 1 PRB. Yo, the one with the mangas, he said. I heard he wants the one with the mangoes. Is that true? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Not the wood. Doop, 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 doop. Scooby-dee. Does anyone remember if we hit a live custom in the morning stream? I forget. Don't answer him. Don't answer him. Don't tell him it's a secret. You know how to ask those questions. You should have ate at Olive Garden, unlimited tossed salad. Here we are. We don't have an Olive Garden. Womp, womp, womp. Oi, Huey. Homelander done killed me wife and stole me boy right from under me. All right, Gregory. Cold. Not cold. Okay. Yo, this stuff. Is this stuff even going to be valuable? There's no way this stuff's going to be valuable, right? That junk right there. I mean, it's half the booster pack. There's no way this is valuable in the future. Like, maybe right on launch it's valuable. For like a week it's going to be valuable. It's going to be worth like $1 or $2. But that's going to zero. This stuff that's pulling out all day long. This stuff, no way. No chance. Okay, hold on. Okay, trade places. This guy will be valuable. But yeah, these? Not a thing. Go deep on the live customs. Yeah, we promise you won't just lose all of your money for somebody else to pull the hit. We promise. Pinky swear? You ever done a pinky swear? That set is literally just to help build decks. It's needed, but it's a needed set. But long term, most cards in here will fall. Oh yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. I mean, it's a small set. It's a small set, and these are like, you know, Rs and SRs. But like this is an SR, right? Yeah, but this is gonna plummet in value. It's got no value. When are we playing Pogs? You want to play Pogs? There they are. Gregory Carvajal. Ugh. Ah. Try again, Mr. Gregory. The Magna Pearl is in the next box. Well, I haven't heard that song in a long time. Kevin Jenner, can I get a spot in the Jungle Pack break? Yes, Kevin Jenner. Kevin Jenner. Do 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 do. Here we are. Yes. Jeff Leon, try again, you say? One waifu. Okay, grab this waifu shuffle. All right, some to the back. Okay, there we go. 3 to the back. So one more. Boom, cold. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Just hoping to pull you that Kurumi. Can I steal this back? There you go. Make that a little more visible for me. Oof. All right, what we got? We got Rocket Ball, a cheap and affordable $120. Ivisor. NT. Nido Queen. He can identify as Nido Queen. You got a problem with that? Racist. What we got next? We need a new card up here, huh? This music's scaring me. We got a cool card. I'm pricing up these Mario cards so that they're available all the time too. That is a 1989 Cardos Frog Mario. There they go. You know, I don't think I've ever... What is this music, bro? Some of that music's good. That one obviously wasn't. All right. Oh, those are rare. It's a me. Rario. Pop 16 on the little froggy. 200 is the price, 16 is the population. Okay? Only rare cards for you guys, right? Oh, my dear God. Look at this card. Magneton. Brr. Oops. Let's get this out. We're going to get the population. This is XY Evolution. Do you know how much people have opened this set? Like a gazillion times, right? One of the hottest sets. This card is Pop 6. Out of the... well, let's get the full pop report on this card, because I feel like you guys need to know the full pop report. Alright, so give me a minute here. XY Evolutions. We gotta look up this guy. I heard Mistress Team CGC now. You got a lot more 10s with this PSA return than last time. Must not have been New Jersey. Okay, hold on. Let me click this. This is going to say 3-8. I submitted a lot of my own cards, though. All right. So to understand just how rare this is, you got to see how many times they tried to grade it 10 and how many times it actually graded 10. So graded 10 6 times. They tried to grade it 10 2,486 times. All right, now you understand the actual population of this card. They tried 2,486 times, and out of all those tries, only 6 times did he actually hit a 10. That's it. Super rare. That means his population's never going to rise. It's never going to hit 100 magnetons. All right. Everything in context now. And there's not even one for sale. I get to pick my own price, which means we're going with $1,000. $824. All right, that's his price. $1,000, $824. But who wants a magneton? Well, what it means, 6, is only 6 people in the entire world have a completed Evolutions collection, because you need this one. Pretty crazy. All right. Man, I'm getting all worked up over it right now. Do 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 do. You better watch your mouth, 6. We are. Who wants a magneton? Grab this. All right, it's giving Mr. a raging clue. All right, let's see. Oh, cool. This guy's population hasn't changed. So his population continues to be Pop 13. Yo, that's Poopy Tar. Who wants a Poopy Tar? He's $380. One Poopy Tar. That's right, 380. One Poopy Tar. You gotta watch out, you got poop on you. Look at this. They actually inserted this backwards. Crazy. Here's one of these Snorlaxes. What was I asking for this? Like $1,000? Because there's not even one for sale, right? All right, put put this back here for now. Who we got next? Aaron Rodriguez, 3 OP5s. 2 PRB1s. Where'd I store them? Here they are. 4 hollow shuffles. You got it, Aaron Rodriguez. How much for Snorlax? $1,000. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you are. Yo! Topps Zard. Just shuffle the waifu things around. Why are these selling like hotcakes? You guys love this. Here it is. That is the Zard. You're going to pull that hot chase. Swoop. I sent for the Slow King Topps PSA 10 DJ Gorilla. Sounds good, Mr. DJ Gorilla. Woof. Top Hat Man. Oh. You may call me Betty. Here's a hollow. All right. Very nice. Ta-da! 6 only loves DJ Gordy. Hey! 6, is this true? I thought you said you and him were over. Are you over or aren't you? Or do you still have feelings for him? Alright, this is for Aaron Rodriguez. What does he got that I don't? Okay? What does he got that I don't? If I get the hollow out of the jungle, could I get the empty pack as well? Nah, the empty pack is just a separate thing, okay? There we go. What do you think about that? Cash me outside. Chochobo. Here's... my eyes itchy. Charizard Ultra. He'd be a good card for the live customs, I feel. Real solid pull. Flavion. Wee. Poliwhirl. What kind of noise does Poliwhirl make? The Mega. Cabone. And this nice Glowduck. Cool, bro. Here's Steven Coulson. Yo! He wants the PSA 10 of the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle. Wowee, man. He's sniping out here. Alright, your chance to own yellow Bulbasaur and yellow Squirtle are gone. We also have yellow Charmander. I don't know if you saw that. Where'd he go? Somebody didn't already snatch him, did they? Swear he's still up here somewhere, right? Let's see. Oh, it's gone? Did somebody already snatch him? I swear he's up here somewhere. Alright, let me write this down. If you're gonna take these two, you might want him too, because then you got all 3, you're done. You probably don't. You think you're cooler than me. I got him, I think, already. There you go. Okay, perfect. That's a good idea, getting all these guys together. 71, 72. Is he 73? All right. Ten shuffles. If you can include them into my already shipped items, that would be great. Yes, sir. I haven't done the shipping today, so If you ordered shipping earlier today, then yeah, it's probably all going to go together. I mean, it will go together. 1, 2, 3. You ready? So 10 from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these. Oh. Well, you got a Meowth. Okay, let's go find out about this Meowth. Okay, you got a nice Meowth too, actually, to be honest with you. It's vintage first edition Meowth. There we are. That is a first edition Team Rocket Meowth. Steven Coulson. So cool. Oh! Put that over there. Try to jump away. All right. Cool. What we got here? We got the Jolteon 9 of Diamond, but it's a PSA 10. Nidorino Rainbow 8. That's Raichu. That's Deontay. And that's 9 tails. Oh. Count them up. 9 of those tails. Jeff Leon, 2 PRB1, 1 Waifu Shuffle. You got it. Okay, so some to the back. And then we're going to grab this chunk. We're going to say 1, 2, 3. And then you say 1 Waifu Shuffle. Ah, darn. Okay. 2 PRB1s. Have you ever considered reusing the energy card for frequent buyers? What? Go ahead and sneak this. Sneak. Reuse. All right, you ready? Cold. He said 2 of these, right? And... cold. All right, no luck this time, Jeff. Maybe next time. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. It's only a day away. Who are all these losers in chats? Losers. I'm a rock, says Clifton Boyer. Okay. I'd rather date a rock. Oh, I get it now. Jeff. Leon. She says she's rather date the rock. Yeah, some pie in the sky standards there, 6. You think the rock just dates anyone? He's rich, bro. He's like the peak of humanity. You're just a capybarnia. All right. That's a The Boys reference. You have to watch The Boys, okay? You watch The Boys yet, 6? You need to go watch The Boys. Have you ever considered reusing the energy card? I already read that. All right. Who wants some more cards? Yo, that's a nice looking Deoxys. Deoxys, more like Detoxys. All right. 6, did anyone ever bully you when you were a kid? Or were people only nice to you? There we go. We need new slabs. Hey! We need new slabs. Blah, blah, blah. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? So this cutie is 25. Only nice. Oh my god. In other words, 6 was spoiled, guys. Spoiled, 6. Spoiled. Alright, Gengar. He costs a little more. Gengar, cheap and affordable. That's actually a cheap and affordable card. $45. Here's a Scissor 9 from Breakpoint. That's sad. He's going to cost $20. Women can date 10 different things, but can only love one. That's 6 with Gordy. True. This is very wise of you. That is so wise. $10 on this PSA 8 Garbodor. All right, we got this Charmander. Char. We have Charmander. He is the Charmander kid. I don't know if I agree with that grade, bro. Whatever. PSA 8 Rainbow Charmander. He's so pretty. Look how pretty he is. Dashing. All right. Not cheap either, because that is a desirable artwork. I'll put it in the sun. Oh, yeah. See that? That's nice. That is nice. You can't lie about it. Mister, I'll take the Garbodor. Do you really want him? All right, here you go. If you're sending in for him, I put him to the side. Next up, we got David, 1 live and 6 hollows. Mr. Dave, he's so brave. That's a succubus. Konnichiwa. The live custom had a succubus in it. That means you don't get a slab, but she's gonna go down on your weenie. 3 to the back, and then 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. All right, you ready? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cold! Mr. David got a cold round. What do you think of that, David? That's pretty rough. I want to know when we're starting the David charity run fund. My God, I hate these pointy corners sometimes. There we go. I'll send for Scizor. Okay. Not even after the South Park episode. What are you talking about? Look at this dried up little coffee I got down here. Only a really desperate person would drink coffee like this. I'm gonna drink it. Ew, gross. All right, but I feel slightly energized. That's $240. That's a $20 Rainbow Kadabra. He's going in. He's just way too pretty. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I mean, I probably could just write on the actual hollows. It just saved me this time of looking up for an energy card. Kadabra. All right. To make life easier. He's in. Kadabra gone into the hollow shuffle. Here's the Haktua Girl. Now, we could put this in the Waifu shuffle. They don't want it over there, but I think it's funny as hell. Just a thought. Just a THOT. Probably had mold. Hey! Probably didn't have mold. Who's next? We got Mr. Hunted. 1 PRB1. Any idea as to how much store credit I could get on the Umbreon V Min 10? Okay. I could do $20. $20. Would you like 20? Here it is, Mr. Haunted. Sneeping this. Sneep. Toss this back. I say put it in the Waifu break. And I should put like a funny smiley face. Like, got him. It could be like a troll card in the Waifu shuffle. It's not the worst troll card either. It's actually graded 10. So it's a funny troll card. Okay, so that's for Mr. Haunted. You need a new bag, right? Haunted is a new bag. Correct. Oh, shoot. That is a Huavu bag. Okay, hold on. I'm going to update this. I didn't know Huavu had another bag. 6.24. Oh, not 6. 8. 8.24. All right. I did not realize he had a whole nother bag hiding out here. Now I do realize it. We'll see if he shipped out already. He might not have shipped out yet, but I think he did. Okay. So we're looking for Mr. Haunted. Looks like a new bag for Mr. Haunted. Draw a bow on the Weeping Bell. Like that. I don't know what I'm doing. Did you see my book suggestion? I did. I don't remember what the suggestion was. Here we are. Sent for Charmander. Hey, Charmander's gone. Mr. Haunted. 8.24. Scooby-Doo-Bee-Bee-Doo. Do-do-do. Has my jingle spot been done yet or not? When did you order it? Did you order it like at the beginning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't see you in here. Okay. 7 spots remain in this $20 break. It's a 1 in 15 odds for a chase card in the Final Fantasy set's popular set called Resurgence of Power. Great looking card. Here's Typhlosion. We had 2 of these. One of these already sold in the daytime stream. We got 1 left. $100. Really solid card. Here's Scyther for 95. Snorlax. He has 6 spots remaining. He's a $40 buy-in. That's a little pricey. The ultimate Pikachu right there. That's an Ace of Spades Pikachu. I'm keeping him. All right. I don't even know why he was for sale. Gotta keep that. That's a good card, man. Gotta keep that Pikachu. Because I gotta show people my prestigious collection, right? Give me a moment here. We gotta find a new card to price up. For you savvy card collectors. Would you guys call yourself savvy card collectors? I think I'd call you savvy card collectors. All right. Here we have a Rocket Zapdos. Okay, we give him a new sleeve. This is a pretty serious card. I just don't think I have anything missed. Right now I got my other things shipped. I think this is all holo shuffles. There we go. Rocket Zapdos. PSA 10. Gym first Zapdos. We want the cheapest one, right? All right, here he is for 6 honeys. 6 honeys for this Zapdos. Gotta say 8.24. There it is. That's pretty good. $600. Nice. Here's Darren Thompson. 1 spot in the Jungle Pack break. Darren Thompson. I'm too fast for you guys. You guys cannot keep up with me. Here it is. Zoop. 1 Pokemon Topps. First movie. Ooh, those are good. You ready? You ready? All right. Darren Thompson. He likes the top cards. I like the Topps cards. Look, I had this one. Look at that one. That got a 9, though. I got a rock. Okay, are you ready? Are you prepared? Scoop, scoobity-boo. When will my Mephisto be TCCG graded? There's no turnaround time. It gets graded when it gets graded. Could take a little while, okay? We are. We're going to create a channel, though, in the Discord server that shows cards that have finished grading. And that's where I'll send the picture, I promise. Here we are. Here we are. All right, we got this. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, that looks good. Look at that, everybody. Wow. That came out of the Pokemon first movie packs. Here we are. Yeah, there's no schedule on those yet. There we go. Okay. Still no Cardos Digimon. Yeah, and we're not even close to them, okay? They're not coming around in the next 2 days or so. The Tears of Pokemon. Pretty good, Darren. Let's grab this. TCC, you can ship my order whenever, by the way. It says Marvin Ho. All right, so you're telling me that you're ready to ship now. Is that right? Gotta stop and make you a label. All right. Baggie number 2. I'm on a hunger strike. There you go. Mr. Waiting for Astro Boy Cardos first. Oh my god. All right. Marvin. Is it not Marvin? I believe it is Marvin. Oh, you know what? We have moved on from that Terraria music. Tonight's supposed to be Terraria music, guys. Mr. Marvin, I think this is your first time ordering and being shipped out. So I really appreciate you stopping by and opening some cards. These will arrive sometime next week. Okay. I think you will find that you enjoy being able to shop cards live. It's an exciting thing. Hit print on this. It's very similar to DoorDash, the whole idea of it. There we go. Show the Street Fighter cards. Yes, we got Street Fighter Cardos. What night is Splatoon tunes? Yuck! No Splatoon! Now, hold on. We're going to go back. Get me out of here. Relaxing music. My cheeks. Wait a second. We're not supposed to be here either. Ah, here we are. So, let me restart this. Ta-da! So, Darren Thompson's done. Isaac Zamora, Slab Away Tops movie. Nido King. Where is he? It's pretty cool, right? Alright, let me go hunting for him. I think he might be underneath here at this point. What is this? Oh, we got some Digimon for sale. Look at this. Oh, that's Dragon Ball, actually. Wait, what else do we have? Is that all Dragon Ball? No, this one's Digimon. Look at this Digimon card. So he's in here somewhere. Is that what you're saying? But where? I didn't see him on the table. Let me double check. Slow King, not Nido King. So where's that Nido King? Thought he was here. But he might have already made it down to the box. The box is so large, it's almost inconvenient. Yeah, he's got to be in the box. Okay. Problem is, the box is so full. Oh, but there he is. Ha. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty smooth. There we go. You, Digimon. Splatoon 3 has some major jams. Okay, Caillou. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, SpongeBob. It has some major jams, I swear. Clifton Boyer says, one waifu, one life custom, keep hollows, trying to get the slab bulk. Alright, you got it. Boom! That is a cold card out of the live customs. Here is the waifu shuffle. Okay, first we send some to the back. Then we grab a little chunk like this. 1, 2, 3 to the back. Boom! That is a cold one as well. Darn. Alright, sorry, Clifton. Where would a Clifton Boyer be? Would he be, I think he'd be in this box. Cole Riffler's in this box. Colton. Doo-doo. Scoopy-doo, doopy-doopy. doobie, doobie doobie doobie, doobie doobie doo. You said keep them. Rip me. Only one guy had moved in. He's already not cleaning up after himself. Ew. There you go. All right, there we go. Tell him to stop looking at him with his gay eyes. Stop looking at me. Stop it. Put this over here. Did you have a bag? Oh, you're telling me to keep them. Oh, keep them in the trash. Thanks, man. Next up, Roger Gray. He wants the Garbodor slab. All right. Roger. Purple. Oh, yeah. 3 Detective Conan. Now, where do I keep Detective Conan? Right here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have a bonus one tonight. That's because people hadn't opened Detective Conan in a little while. You have a bonus card. All right. Toss this over here. Who's a messy roommate? Is anyone here a messy roommate? Cold. Hollow. Some hollows. And this guy in the white top hat. Just brush the dust off him. Let's pull that Siggy. Let's pull that Siggy. All right. Doo-doo, boo-boo. How do you guys rank this music, by the way? You know, if you've never played Terraria, it probably sounded really strange to you. Terraria. Who here has not played Terraria? Roger Gray, new bag? New bag scenario? Oh, headache scenario. Oh. Okay. Charles B. Lonsky says, I have not. That's me tisking, by the way. I'm shaking my head no, too, by the way. This guy's never played Terraria. He's got a box, okay. You got a box, I got a box, honey. Found it. All right, in you go. You had a box, and you told me you had a box, but I didn't go looking for it. New bag, scissor slab times 10 stellar miracle. Scissor slab. I'm a little confused. So you want 10 stellar miracles. We'll start there. That's $30. All right, and then what? You want $20 to the scissor? Is that right? I'm confused. Chat scared me into not wanting to drink energy drinks or soda. Nice, dude. Good for you. Save a bunch of money. You know, the sodas are full of a bunch of chemicals anyways. And then, you know, the sugar is really heavy in calories. You can switch to a diet soda, but then you're drinking aspartame, which is bad for your gut health. Might lead to, like, seriously, like stomach cancer and all those other things. Good for you, man. Just water. That's all your body wants anyways. I thought I seen the scissor slab in the middle row. Oh, right. I remember now. Ah, here it is. A little confused there. There we go. Scissor me, mommy. All right. Scissor was ranked as one of the most lesbian Pokemon, along with Lesbian. All right. Lesbian and Scissor. All right. All right. Toss it over there. Blink. What we got? Cold. 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 Yo, the turtle. Yeah. He gonna make me some turtle soup. Oh, wow, there's a boat out there. The lights are so bright, man. Crazy. Hoot, hoot. You got the Noctowl. That's a great card in this set. Really pretty. Cold. Cold. And cling clang. David123 LaFlame TCC. What? Funny enough, Mister, there's a second set of the Detective Conan now with 2 different signature cards. Oh, man. Yeah, my supplier told me to bring a case of it home with me because he said, hey, buy this. This is real popular in Japan. And it has not been as popular over here. That's for sure. Detective Conan, I think people don't even know it's on the menu sometimes. Okay. Turin McClure, new bag. Look at that order, guys. Great order. Check Discord message. And confirmation on the order I sent. I don't want to miss the jungle break. Oh, really interesting. How did you send it? McClure. 8.24. Okay. Do you still advertise on Facebook? Advertise? I mean, I post reels there. I don't necessarily advertise. Here we are. Okay. Here's my chop. Oh my God, that's part of the bell break. Get back in there. All right, there it is. That's the bell break. Not moving as fast as the evolutions. Shows you that all anyone wants is just evolutions Charizard. Poor Machamp. You'll get done one day, Machamp. There's only 7 spots left for Machamp. He'll get done one day. Poor Machamp. Matthew Favreau. He wants the Charmander. Whee! Mr. Matthew. Matthew Fav. Rio. All right. I think I did a very fair price on that. What do you think? That's nice, right? There goes. I know he's pricey. Brandon Warder, 2 Halo packs, $60 toward my slab away. Slab away. I'm so surprised more people don't open these. I'm going to be sending some of these off to PSA. I'm sorry, to SGC. And you'll see. They'll come back. They'll all get graded up, and people will be buying them. Now, 60 toward my slab away. Mr. Brandon. It's crazy because you can just open them. Brandon Warder. 310. There it is. Good luck. I got slabs coming out of my ears, guys. Ready? What do we got here? Oh my God, it's so good. Look at that. Hunters, Captain Keys. Oh my God, dude. Such a great... You just got a hit. That's 3 out of 10. Master Chief with his dual-wielded SMGs. So freaking good. That's the whole reason I opened those right there, guys. He just got a hit. All right, lovely. Now, these are pricey, but he's going to win with that round. Okay. We can send that off to PSA for you, too, if you need help with that. There. And... Okay. All right. The Hunters. Do. Oops. Do. I'm after one of those sketches. They look so cool. Here we are. They seem to be pretty rare. All right. Oh, Flood Combat Elite. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. I really need some good news in my life right now. Good news, Mr. Severt. You're a young man and you're wide alive. Good news. You can go out and have a hamburger and cookies and flirt with girlfriends right now and be like, hey, hoochie mama, baby. Come give daddy some of that juice. Just like that. All right. Brandon Warder with the BR. about as good as it gets, to be honest. Life doesn't get a lot easier than that. Just full of sadness and things going wrong. Brandon lower. Hey, baby. How would you like to grow up and pay 40% taxes? Oh, yeah. Brandon, Warder, you got a bag or something? Oh, my God. He says I got a box, but he didn't tell me. Brandon, you know I'm always going to forget if you have a box. Let's see if Brandon Warder's got a box over here. Where's the box? Oh, there it is. Haha. You're beautiful, says Clifton. You're beautiful, it's true. Hey, baby. Okay, there's Pidgeot. Come give Daddy-O some of that sweet, sweet honey, baby. Here's Wigglytuff. What are you going to study for, Average? All right, Metapod not sold yet? Dude, Metapod's, he's hardcore. Somebody's going to pull poor little Metapod, and they're going to be like, damn it. Yes, there are cold pulls. Metapoo. Use Harden. Computer engineering. Bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop. I am the robot. Bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop. Bleep, 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 boop, bleep, bleep, bop. All right, we're out of orders. Send those orders in. If you are new and you've never ordered before, let's talk about how to get an order made, okay? I'm going over to the stream right now. Somewhere. Where's my... How do I get to my stream? All right, here we are. So we got the stream, right? That's our stream. We're going to click on the stream. It's going to play some stupid ad that I'm not going to make you watch. Pop Market? Oh, my God, dude. All right. Can't believe these guys are allowed to advertise on my stream. All right. So here we are. Oh, yeah. Close that for a minute. And free slabs, pricing up new slabs. Going to click on more. Right? 34 likes. Hit that like button, guys. Now we're going to click on more. And there it is. How to pay. How to order cards. You can read that if you want. Prices are below. Pay for items. Add a message. PayPal link. ZELLE. CASHAPP. Ethereum address. Streamlabs. Don't worry about Streamlabs. There's the shipping. For shipping, you only ship when you want to ship. So you can keep your stuff over here for a year. And then when you want to ship out, you ship. Social media links. The extended menu that has more stuff on it. And then here's the stuff for sale. So people open a lot of stuff. We got a lot for sale. But you can see some stuff is more popular than others. Slab Away, PSA grading. Other card sets, High School DxD, Vintage Tops, Magic. So that's it. We got our menu. We got our how to pay stuff. That's how it works, everybody. All right. You guys thought I wouldn't notice if you didn't like the stream. That's it. No free ones. Except for Alex. Alex can have free ones. We're gonna do this one for the next free card. I needed a 4.0 GPA equivalent. Did you add Metapod to Holo Shuffle? Yes. Do you have any PSA Poker Typhlosions? Yes. I got one right here. PSA 10. If you buy it, there's no taxes. Really nice. Looks really, really well centered. Turning into a black label. All right, we got free ones. Of course we got free ones. This is the free ones channel, man. Okay, please check Discord. Hold on. How did you send? You sent like with Zelle or something? Or did you send with PayPal? How'd you send? Keyword, the letter T, followed by the letter C, followed by yet another letter C. That's the new giveaway. Type in TCC. You paid by Zelle? Zelle was working for Juan Diaz tonight. Anyone else using Zelle and having trouble? Okay, let's see. Oh my God. Aaron says, pending. Is it pending on your side or my side? I don't know whose side it's pen. Oh, I just closed my email. I did not mean to do that. Okay, hold on. Tchaikovsky. Did you see the Hawaiian victims are getting compensation? That's great. About time. I was about to get real angry if my homies didn't get some compensation. Here's James. Ooh. Look at that rose in his nose. Yes, I have way over the amount that I sent in my account, so it's not like a no money in my account situation. Weird. I will put you a spot in there and call it a pending spot. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spots in the jungle break. How much to ship that slab I just bought? I don't have a bag. Oh, how many slabs you got, Mr. Matthew David? How many slabs you got? You will receive it. Might just take a minute or be in the morning. Read my Discord quietly to yourself, and you'll understand. All right, read it out loud. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. He's saying his roommate is stinky and does not clean. But you got other things going on, too. Sorry to hear that, man. If it's just the one slab, I could do probably like $7 shipping. It's not much of a difference. You have to understand, shipping comes down to the cost of labor, the cost of the materials, and the cost of the postage. It's $9 already. Yeah, it's a little high, I guess, but if it's just one slab, I would do $7 if you'd like. All right. All right, look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work. Roselia, huh? What else we got for you guys? You guys don't want more slabs, do you? Nah, you don't want more slabs. Oh, maybe you do. Hold on. They gave this guy an 8. Really, an 8? Come on, dude. Man. I gotta try to cross it. I'm gonna crack all these out. All these mofos are getting cracked, man. They're all getting cracked. I just gotta try it. I mean, even if it comes back like 9, it's a big difference. What do we got here? We got Stormfront Pikachu. Got a 6. How did it get a 6, dude? Normally a 6 meant that the card was like bent or something. Or damaged. Dude, this is a Stormfront Pikachu straight out of the booster. And it's got a white dot here and a white dot here and a white dot there. But all the way down to a 6. It's just a harsher standard. If that's the standard, it's just harsher than it used to be. We are? I don't know, man. Same with this Ghastly. Take a look at this freaking Ghastly, dude. 6 on the Ghastly. Like, wow, man. They must be adding some rules on how things can grade. All the way down to 6, they said. You guys saw me pull these, right? These came directly out of fresh booster packs. I don't know, man. All right, whatever. What can you even ask for a 6? I mean, I'll ask 15 for the Pikachu. I mean, I think they have value as ungraded cards, right? So, I mean, that's an ungraded Ghastly. I'm going to ask, I don't know, $18 for Ghastly. 15 for the Pikachu, 18 for the Ghastly. So you might buy them and crack them yourselves and just enjoy the cards out of them. This really disappointed me. See these 2 Charizards? What's crazy is you've been watching all these yellow deck cards come out, and they're all graded 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, right? These came out of the same decks, and they graded 8 and 9. And it's like, you're telling me all the other yellow deck cards graded 10 except for these 2? How? You know? So, yeah. I don't know, man. That's pretty rough. All right, well, sure, I see people have a business for card prep. I wonder who does that. Have you tried to grade a poker card with Tag Mister? Poker cards? Yeah, I did. They rejected it. They said they can't do it. They said they don't have the right. I tried to grade with them. They said they don't have the right holders for it. I'm going to add this to the regrade pile. I mean, with such good cards, they can't really risk not trying to regrade them. I don't know. They sure are nice. It's tempting to sell them because it's like, I just got to pay for the submission too, right? Like the submission cost a ton of money. Regrade those CGCs, those Zards. Yeah, we'll do some regrading sometime. Disappointing. Could just keep the 9 as a 9. I think the 8 should be regraded at least. All right. Yeah. Son of a bit. 2 of your slabs crossed, Mr. No, they didn't. Average player, so I got the confirmation that not a single slab crossed. Not a single slab. Actually, I was going to show that off. What's really frustrating about it is, since it's express grading and it costs like $150 per card, they leave like grader's notes behind. And I got to see the grader's notes, and they're describing like problems with the corners, the back corners of the cards. And then they have like their high definition images, right? So you click on the high definition image and you look at the back of the card and you're like, what are you talking about? This corner's great. He says, damn, what? That's harsh. No, but so they show the actual corners, and it's so good looking. And it really makes me wondering if they just don't want to cross CGC 10s because they're biased. Like, just straight up bias. Let's see. Like, one of the things, did you guys notice this? Whenever you go to do a cross grade, they give you some grading companies to choose from to describe your slab, like BGS is on the list. You know what company's not on the list? CGC. How is BGS on the list, but not CGC? CGC is their biggest competitor by a lot. So I have a feeling they don't even want to talk about CGC. It's kind of like advertising your opponent. All right. They don't want to give them any help. Okay. So like this one, for example. How does this work on the cell phone? How does it not work on the cell phone? Oh my God, it's their website. Crack them and resubmit them. It's tempting, isn't it? But also, I'm a little scared. Did my internet go out? We still live? My music stopped. My phone's like not working. Yeah, keep playing, please. Weird. All right, let me get back to this. We're good. Let me close some of these. I got like 20 tabs open on this phone. All right, so click on this. Oh man, their website does not run well on a cell phone. Let me close this as well. All right, let me open this again from the email. See your grades here. Yes. See my grades here. Okay, now. So this cost me $470 for them to do nothing. And they talk about problems with the corners on the cards. It doesn't work on the cell phone. I'm sorry, guys. It like freezes up. I'm trying to show you guys. Yeah, phone can't handle it or something. I don't know what it is. Or the website's not well designed to be on the phone. I could show you on the laptop, but the problem is the cell phone is plugged in to the Ethernet cable, and the Ethernet cable is taped to the table, so I can't lift the phone up these days. Sucks, man. But anyways, maybe I'll make a video about it later. What you'll see is that they describe problems with the back corners of the cards, but when you actually look at the back corners with the high definition images they took, the corners look fantastic. And so I'm convinced that what's really going on is they're just saying we're not going to cross-grade CGC 10s into PSA 10s because that'll make CGC 10s look good, and we don't want to do that. So that is what I believe is going on here. In fact, what I was waiting to find out, see, because here's what I thought would happen. I thought that they would just, using high-level forensic imaging, they would find something that I didn't know about with the slabs and then say, this is why it failed 10. And then I'd be like, womp, womp. No, but they didn't do anything like that. They just said, oh, the corner's bad. And then when you look at the corner looks great. It looks better than a lot of the corners on the 10s I have now. And so if that's all they found, then I'm convinced that these are high-quality cards. And the fact that they won't cross them really makes me think they're just collecting money, basically, for people who are doing cross grades on their opponent. They're, nah, don't cross them. Just collect the money. I think that's real shit. I think it's really bad. Sent for the ghastly. I did tell you they have no incentive to do anything. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that, too. Yeah, I'm plenty aware of that. Here we are. You got to shoot your shot. You got to try it. And I'm scared if I crack them, they're going to immediately know what's going on. Does that make sense? So, like, if I crack that Charizard out, they're going to be like, that's the one he just tried to cross. Especially because I think they take an image of every card they try to cross to make sure that you can't double cross it, right? Oh, double cross is funny. So, my next strategy might be to... I have two thoughts. It'd be interesting if I could send them back to CGC and ask them to check again to see if they have a chance for Pristine. And then after that, send them over to BGS to try for Pristine at BGS too, which I think that'd be really hard because BGS is a very rough grader. But, if they cracked and turned into BGS 10s, that'd be very interesting. Any three of them, if they cracked and turned into BGS 10s, that would be very interesting. BGS would probably turn them into 9.5, sure. They definitely look like they can grade 9.5. And again, the person who tried to do the cross at PSA, they didn't find anything that I didn't know about them. So that's what I was expecting. I was expecting them to show like some hairline, scratches or like a print line that you can't easily see. No, they just said, oh, the corner's not good enough. And then you look at the corner in the high definition image and it's like the corner looks great. So it makes no sense to me. And, but yeah, and then I've got cards from PSA right now where if you take a look at it, the corners are actually pretty bad. Like we got these three guys. And if we take a look at their corners, that's a bad corner. Oops, check this out. That's a bad corner. Okay. All right, let me put this in here. How about this one? Since they didn't change the grade, PSA just keeps your money. Yeah, that's the worst part. They just keep the money. They didn't do anything. So, I mean, look at this. So, PSA, based on their standard earlier, would say that's a white dot on the corner. It's no good. That's a white dot on that corner. And there's a pretty visible white dot on that corner. Okay, so that's Legendary Charizard number 2. So that's two of my Legendary Zards. Now, here's the third Legendary Zard. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I'd call that a white dot right there. Because based on their standard for the cross grade, that's what they just did. There's a white dot. And there's a white dot. All three of my Charizards have white dots. All three of them. But they just rejected my cards that I submitted to them for the crossover because of white dots on the corners. That's what they did. Now, that's not that unusual because when you take a look at all of the Charizards, it's virtually working the same way with every single card. They all have the exact same issue. None of them escape that. They're all having some small flaw like that and still grading 10. And it's just part of collecting 10s, So I truly think, like, here's an interesting one. Look at this Charizard. That one graded in the 7s. So this was more recent. But look at the centering between the left and the right on this card. Do you see that centering? You can see it from the back, too. Do you see? That's thin compared to this side. They still gave it a 10. I don't know. They still gave it a 10. It's going to sell as a 10. Yeah, we could just do this all day long. I could show you this all day long. I have a whole box of cards like this. But anyways, yeah, so they said, oh, this corner looks bad. But I actually zoomed in and looked at the corner. And what's crazy is the corner looks really good. So I'm like, you guys are full of shit. You just didn't want to cross it. That's how I feel about it. They just didn't want to cross it. BGS Slab, so good looking, though. I think it's kind of this thing where if they did cross it, then all of a sudden it makes BGS Slabs look more desirable. Because now you got to consider them. Because, oh, they might cross into PSA 10s. And I think PSA is basically just saying, nah. No, they won't. They don't want their opponent CGC doing too well. And honestly, the way that makes me feel, first of all, I feel ripped off. Paying $470 for them to look at my card, I guess. That's too much money to look at a card, obviously. So that feels like a total ripoff. When they did the actual grader's notes, there were no special forensic images. They didn't provide anything. There was nothing more than just like the regular image of the card. And it just says back left corner. You know what I mean? That's all it says. So they don't really provide many notes. And yeah, there's no special imaging. And you look at the actual image, you're like, you know, the regular picture, you're like, that looks like a great corner. Why is that a fail? So definitely feel ripped off by PSA to the max, and that they are not doing a legitimate grading. They're doing a biased grading based on their business interests, and I felt very ripped off by that. So, you know, my focus has always been not sort of relying on a single grading company, and I'm going to continue to go that direction. I think allowing PSA to have some kind of dominant position or monopoly in the market's bad. So I will continue to collect all brands, and I'm going to continue to tell people to consider grading with all brands. Because I don't know, I looked at those cards for a very long time before sending them. It obviously wasn't cheap. I'd looked at those cards many, many times. And I figured maybe one of them might have a shot because it's literally so good looking. They just wanted some free money. Yeah, a little bit. I think they just wanted some free money. Here we go. Every company wants money. There we are. I think they have to, if they're going to reject those cards, they have to do a better job explaining why they missed the grade. Yeah, the editor's notes, I'm sorry, the grader's notes were a joke. They shouldn't be able to charge the full fee if they don't do the cross grade. That's what I'm saying. So all they did was look at the card and the slab and just say, nah, your corners are bad. When the corners look really good, and their image proves that. And then I owe them almost $500. So, yep, there you go. There you have it, guys. Again, I just think they don't want to cross it because it makes their opponent look good. I don't know if you guys have, maybe I can actually show this to you live. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to do a submission online. Many of you guys have never bothered doing that. But I noticed multiple times, because I've done this multiple times, that they do not include CGC on the list of cross grades. Oh man, their website's like really slow right now. Hold on, let me try this again. Hold on, guys. We'll get back to opening cards in 2 seconds. All right, let me hit this submit. Oh, their website might just be messed up right now. Okay, their website might be down. That might be why I couldn't show you the corners. I think their website's down. All right, I'll show you later. So they went from CGC 10 to PSA 9? No, they just didn't do anything to them. They didn't do anything at all to them. All right, let's take a look at these. They cross-grade 9.5 BGS a lot. Exactly. I've gotten my CGC, my BGS 9.5s to regrade PSA 10 pretty easily. All right, I think they're trying to control kind of like the narrative about who's legitimate and who's not legitimate. And that's a business decision, not a grading decision. You know, so like, or maybe it's not a business decision. Maybe it comes down to the individuals who are working at the company, and it's like the actual person doing the cross grade. Have you used PCG? No, I've not. Here's Raku, and here is Meowth Tops. Yes, I noted that too. Every time I've sent 9.5 BGS to them, it is generally crossed. But if you try to send CGC, apparently, hell no. Apparently it's not good enough. So I don't know how to feel about it. I'm pretty, pretty annoyed. I guess part of the annoyance also is the fact that they put it in assembly. Why would you put it in the assembly stage if nothing's being assembled, right? Like, don't do that. It's it's just bad business to do that. Like, you shouldn't do that. Oops. Let me close that. Doop 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 doopy doopy doo doopy doopy doop doop doo. Would you have preferred a comfortable job that pays you okay? Would you prefer a job that pays really well but you hate it there? The job that pays really well. All right, so we took care of Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. And now we're moving on. Click. To Brandon. Grade the 3 of 10 Halo card as well as the embossed Hammer Guy Halo card. All right, sounds good, man. Embossed Hammer Guy, you said. Win. T. Very good. You sound mad. You should teach us about woodwarts again. Yeah, we're going to learn about woodwarts. There we go. Toss this over here. I just, you know, I do find it strange that PSA does not mention CGC in the list of cross-grading companies. And when you look at the market, you see that CGC is the #1 competitor to PSA. So it's kind of like, are you guys really just not aware of CGC, so you forgot to add it to your website? Or is this a strict business decision? If it's a business decision, that means you are biased. You're biased. Why would they not have CGC on the drop-down list of companies to grade with? It just slipped their mind? Really hard to believe that. There we go. They're saying, we don't want to cross-grade with that company. That would make their slabs look good. Order. I think they're trying to make their slabs look bad by saying, oh, they handed out a 10 too easily or something like that. And I find that to be pretty bullshit. There we go. Very nice. Brandon Warder. Thanks, man. Mister, did you put my Skull Trooper to grade? Oh, you know, I was just thinking we should probably grab that Skull Trooper and send it to grade. What do you guys think? Let's see, LaFlame. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Got LaFlame bag 1, LaFlame bag 2. What is cross-grade? How's the stock markets today? Way down. The stock market is experiencing a stock market crash. And people are getting scared. It was a pretty big crash. Yo mama. Alright, put that over there. Stock market's experiencing a stock market crash, like full on. Okay, here's a little flame bag. All right, so Mr. LaFlame, I believe your bag with the square cut card is not on the table. That's what I'm thinking. Is it because war's starting again? $3 trillion was wiped out of the market. No, it wasn't war. It was actually just an economic report about the jobs market, which explains that people were losing jobs and it just looked like a trend that's similar to a recession. So people said, ooh, the economy's weak. People are not making any money. There we go. Fire sale on the stock market. Not necessarily. It's not necessarily how it works. All right, let me go looking for your card. Mr. DePayne. It would be easier if you didn't have all these dang bags, Mr. LaFlame. Wait. I didn't put it up in that box, did I? No, I didn't put it up in the box. Did I? Hold on, I better check and make sure it's not up here in this box. Let me change this song. This is like a bad song. Time to move to the G fund. I don't see you in here. Where did we put that darn card? Ugh. I'm sure what happened was when we were cleaning up the table, we removed some of the flame bags, and it's in your big pile of bags now, but I don't know which bag, and you got a lot, so give me a minute. Got a lot of bags for me to go through. Alright, give me one moment. Could be in here, I suppose. Not in here. How about in here? Not in here. How about over here? No. How about in one of these? God dang, dude. I don't see it. Hold on, I'll be there in a second. Man, I'm about to come over there and ask you if you remember which bag I put it in. Maybe you got another bag on the table, I didn't see it. Alright, give me a second. So, I did not see it over there. Do you remember anything about it? I didn't like put it somewhere to keep it safe because it had square corners, did I? You don't have like a box, do you? Look at that. For LA boxes. You had a box before we moved it all for shipping. Alright, let me just check in here now. Checking in the shipping bag. No, not the shipping bag, the grading bag. Okay, you're not in here. I don't see where it went. Thank gosh I diversified into Pokemon. Let's see. Oh, you do have a box. Oh my freaking god, dude. It's gonna be over here. Jesus. Oh my god, I was looking all over the place. It's gonna be in here then. Not in here. I think I see it. You know, it's funny, LaFlame. The reason I didn't do it right away is because it's like deep down. I knew it's going to be a pain to go find it. All right. He's only here for the money. I knew it. What? All right, grab this. Put that in there. Okay. The side effect of having a lot of stuff. All right. There we go. Good luck on your grades. Bloop. Grab this. LaFlame always making money moves. That's my card, right? Yeah, he sold that to me. And okay. All right, put you in here. Looking good. Building up that PSA submission. Boop, 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 boopity boop. Boo, boo, boo. When do you believe you'll send out our cards for grading? Well, we usually let it get a little larger than it is right now, so we're waiting for some more cards to be added to that. But yeah, there's no exact time that I send it out. Like, it's not on a set schedule. When did I send out the last one? Does anyone remember? Oh, what is this music? This is terrible. Okay, jump back up here. Terraria music tonight, guys. So we got... Oh, I know what I need to do. Got to subtract it from here. All right. Boop. Very good. Who's next? Next up, we got Dylan James Atkinson. Spot in the Machop. Nice. Machamp fan. Machoka Machamp. Hey, from Australia. This is my first order. Oops. Dylan's first order. What, you want like a free slab or something? You just assume we hand out free slabs, huh, Dylan? Atkinson. Dylan James Atkinson. All right, so he's jumping in on a break. Remember, Dylan, you might just watch your $40 go up in smoke. So if you don't pull this, you're going to pull a holographic Pokemon card. Now, you're going to get this Stormfront Pikachu. Congratulations. Play some K-pop. Dylan James Atkinson. I just found out my wife has this friend from high school, and I guess she's kind of this girl who was, how do I put it? She didn't really date any dudes, right? She had like a really controlling father. She was kind of like, you know, sheltered a little bit. Is that the right way to put it? So she was kind of kept inside a lot. And she didn't really go out dating or anything. So later in life, her mom and dad get divorced. And now she's got all this freedom. She opens up like social media. She's been working on social media. Apparently, she has something like 180,000 followers on some social media platform. And this happened in the like the last 2 or 3 years. And she got like comments in her comment section from like Paris Hilton or something like that. Some crazy stuff. We are. My wife, you know, she like tells me the updates on it all the time. There we go. Matthew Favreau, shipping on the Charmander Rainbow Foil PSA 8. Thank you, Mr. Matthew Favreau. You got it. Anyway, she loves K-pop, so that's how that ties in here. Because the platform focuses on like K-pop music or something like that. It's like a K-pop music social media platform. I think it's a Korean social media platform. She has like 180,000 followers over there. There we go. Okay. Just slabs for you, right? That's how that ties in. LaFlame has me wondering if my 2 cards are in the proper pile, says David Velez. What are you talking about? LaFlame's cards were in the correct spot. He just has so much. I didn't know that he had bags, and he had a box over here, and he's got a box on his own shelf. So he's got a lot of bags. He's got a lot of stuff. And that happens if you have like a ton of stuff over here, it gets harder to find one card out of all your stuff. Joey Maycumber says he'll grab that Ghastly slab. Here it is, Ghastly. Jerry Maycumber. 3 Crimson. Okay, 3 Crimson. There they are. Okay. Hope you guys are having a great Friday night, Saturday morning. Snip of this snip. You guys got plans for the weekends? I got one plan. It's called Pokemon. Oh, by the way, this guy ticks up to 2, right? 2 out of 8. 6 spots remain for Machamp. Larvitar 9, $20. Green Poker Set Slowpoke, $120. Ready? Any Ursaring slabs? Ah, look at that Pikachu, so cute. Pumpkaboo, Ursaring. I used to have an Ursaring slab, but it sold. It's gone. Sold very recently, in fact. You got some nice Pikachu. And do you think Kamala Harris makes the best greens? Greens. What is she talking about? Yeah, the only green I care about is money greens. I want dollar bills. She needs to talk about how she's going to make us rich with her economic ideas. If she would convince me of her great economic ideas, I'll be like, I'm voting for Camel Toe Harris. But she just talks about, like, social issues, like abortion. I was like, oh, okay. Girls want to have abortions. Great. They can definitely have them, I'm pretty sure. It's not The Handmaid's Tale. America's pretty pro-abortion. There's a lot of abortion going on. Maybe don't live in Mississippi and Alabama, so I would probably avoid that. But yeah, I mean, all the other states are going to let you do it. So, you know, she talks a lot about that kind of stuff, social issues. But how are we going to get rich, Kamala? Tell me how we're going to get rich. Then you'll get my vote. Tell me how you're going to make us all rich. But she didn't talk that way, so she's kind of a turnoff. All right, here we are. Don't live in Alabama or Mississippi if you want an abortion. That's, you know. There you go. The most religious states are the most against abortion. So just go move to a different state. I don't know. So you can have sex and have abortions. There's Dark Houndoom. There's Pikachu. Pika! That's what I would do. There's Meganium. Here's Slowpoke. Oh, wee wee. All right, how about this guy right here, my Magnemute? Let's get a spot in for that Magnemute. Joshua. She's going to give stimmies. That will cause a bad thing for the economy. It'll cause more hyperinflation. I mean, we don't have hyperinflation right now, but we would if the U.S. bonds were if they were junk bonds, which they could become junk bonds if it looks like the U.S. defaults on its debt. So since the U.S. won't default on its debt, what it'll do instead is it'll print money to pay those debts off, the interest. So, and what that means for me and you is when they start printing, it means that the cost of goods will go up for you and me until it gets pretty out of control. You know, because as the price of goods go up, as the cost of interest goes up for the government, suddenly they owe more and more interest on their outstanding debt because their debt's been downgraded to a lower value. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about? Who here doesn't get this? Some people don't get this, and you need to understand this stuff, right? So the United States has a huge chunk of debt that it sold to everybody else. They bought it from us. They gave us money. We gave them an IOU. And the IOU says something like this. We'll give you 3% interest on the IOU year over year. And those countries buy up that debt. If the debt is less reliable, we have to pay more interest. So this huge amount of money we got that other countries are holding, we pay 3% on. If suddenly we got to pay 5% interest on it, we're dead. We're toast. So our interest rates have to stay down on the debt. But the interest rates are going to go up if everybody decides U.S. debt is no good. You know, it gets rated badly. And then people say, I don't want to buy U.S. debt. I want to sell U.S. debt. So that will kill us as a country. And the way the United States will respond to that is by printing money to meet all the debts. To be like, don't worry. Our debt is good. We just print money in an emergency. So, but that kills me and you. And then people who are holding U.S. dollars, which also happens to be the rest of the world, will go, whoa, we don't want U.S. dollars. We want gold. We want maybe cryptocurrencies. So, you know, we're heading that way unless we can prove to kind of keep our interest rates down, keep our debts under control and paid, and keep our economy growing. People don't understand how bad it looks if our country just has this blowing up giant debt bubble and a slowing down economy. And in general, millennials who are like, I don't want to work. 40 hours a week is too much. It should be 30. That's not what the previous generation did. They shut up and they went to work. So, you know, if we're all being little crybaby bitches about needing free stuff and, I don't want to work so much, and our economy's not doing as good, and the debt's going up, and all these countries are holding on to our debt that we already spent all our stupid money on, you know, it looks like a potential catastrophe is around the corner, you know, unless we keep working hard and making smart moves as a government. The government starts making stupid moves, we're toast. All right, guys, I'm resetting the code. There it is. I don't want to. I only want to work 20 hours. Here's Craig. 1 pack of Paladin Fate. You got it, Craig. TCC is heated. Oh, wait, that's Paldane Evolved. Oops. Missed on the evolution break, but didn't want to miss out on this one. It's really nice. He's a really nice break. One live custom for Mr. Craig. Craig, you're going to get these 2 free cards from the live custom, and then we're going to open this next one. You ready? The old Roman Empire started to accept all of this and was wiped out. Will we be next? That's right. I think about the Roman Empire every 2.5 seconds. The Roman Empire inflated its own currency because they didn't understand what a catastrophe that would be back then. It was kind of new, right? And then they, right afterwards, died. And what does that look like? That is a catastrophe, not just for the idea of Rome, but for all the people who were living in Rome. It was basically a collapse. So you went from having a normal life with security and a job and food and water to wars and invasion. You know, you get chopped up by the invading force and you split up into little fractions and all the financial institutions fall apart. No more government, no more security. It's just the wild, wild west again. I mean, it sucks, dude. And doesn't, you know, that won't happen here. Okay, well, look at the Middle East. Look at all the war, the never-ending war in the Middle East. Look at Ukraine and Russia. It's possible. It probably wouldn't look exactly like that, though. But yes, I think it would start with something like probably Texas wants to secede, and China and Russia say, yeah, we're on your side. We'll help you secede from the Union. So that's probably how it would look. Mr. Craig. Texas would say something like, we're seceding. China and Russia are going to aid us. And you're going to regret it if you try to stop us. Here we are. All right. Very nice. Okay. And that kind of stuff can happen when a country becomes very unstable. How does a country become unstable? Well, it defaults on its debts. And then it has to have hyperinflation. By the way, that's what happened in Germany in World War II. You know, the mustache man, he was preceded by a collapse economically in Germany. So hard times, when you got really tough times going on, people, they elect the strong guy, right? The populist, the nationalist, the guy who's going to fix all your problems, the guy who can point out the boogeyman. Hey, the boogeyman did this to us. Brandon Warner, it's a Halo stream. 4 more. They look so cool. Yes, they do. All right, good luck. I hope this round is as hot as the last round for you. So here they are. 4 Halos. Ready? What's up, Cycle Crusher? What's the most people you buddy up with to save on rent, mister? I buddy up with one hot girlfriend. That's about it. And then I tell her, you better work that booty cheek and get us that rent paid. Here's leading the squad. You know, I had a roommate before, but it was 2 bathrooms. One for him, one for me. Other than that, I'd probably pick the smallest possible. Oh my God, dude. Right away, another holo? That's not common, dude. You got another holo right away? That is lucky. Usually there's a couple cold packs in between. Okay, beautiful. Banshee. Armed and Dangerous, Sheer Brutality. Lovely. Do I start buying gold and silver? Nah, I don't think so. You want to buy some silver? I got some silver. You guys want a silver coin break? I treat silver like collectibles. No, it's not like that. I wouldn't be buying gold. Gold and silver relies on an economic, monetary collapse. I don't think we're quite there. The economy is just going to have a little dip for now. That's not good for the Kamala Harris. And immediately moving on to another embossed card, too. I don't know what the deal is, man, but these are hot as F. Yeah, you're making me wish I'd opened these all. I should just open all these, get them all graded. Why do I even sell them unopened? I should just sell them graded because they're getting opened so slowly. Here we are. And the cards coming out look fantastic. All right, there we go. Now, what do we got in these 2 packs? I live with 6 others, 3 bathrooms, shared kitchen. Super lucky, though. Most military retired. 6? You live with a group of 6 people? Oh, my God, dude. How many holos? That's crazy. All right. That has to be an accident. All right, some of these. Just a couple of those. Wait, wrong sleeve. I got different sleeves for different thieves. All right. And what do we got here? Mr. Brandon. 3 bathrooms as well. Yeah, I had one roommate. It was 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it worked pretty well. And it did make my rent go down. All the way back then, he and I split rent of $700. All right, we got Ghosts of Onyx. Oh, I thought that was hollow for a second. Jungle Ops. There you go. Not bad at all, Brandon. Good choice tonight. I really think you did well. You got 3 more gradable cards now. Okay. Very good. All right. Oh, that's great. That's a lucky round. Okay. Grabbing your bag. Party at 6's. I own a house in New York and rent here in Virginia. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. That box is full. Okay, let's try it this way. All right. Very good. Very nice. All right. Thanks, man. That was a big order. That was the biggest order of the night, I think. $180 for those 4 packs. Awesome, man. Let's get refresh here. And I believe we do have... Click. We have an order right here for Mr. Graham Nielsen, Brilliant Stars, and Crimson Invasion. Damn it! You're making me get out the most difficult to reach boxes. You guys like the Crimson? Crimson's pretty cool, huh? All right, let's put Crimson closer. Yeah, Crimson. Look at this, guys. Crimson Invasion's a thing. Sun and Moon Crimson. And then Brilliant's over here. We gotta dig Brilliant out. Ugh. Brilliant Stars. Oops. All right, ready? Ooh. We did a like housemates meeting and just talked and got a lot of understanding out of it. Man, I couldn't handle it. Hey, I'm in Virginia too. There we go. All right. Karis and I are talking about a potential move to Delaware. Delaware. Does anyone ever talk about Delaware? Did you guys know? Oh! You did it! That is one of the sexiest cards in the set. It might be the sexiest card. And this is one of the reasons to open Crimson Invasion. We gotta open more Crimson, guys. There's another sexy card in here. I can't remember her name, though. It's some blonde lady. Lily's mom, I think. There you go. Whew. Boop. Petersburg, we have shootings daily. Delaware is where a lot of major companies headquartered to avoid taxes. Yeah, I was doing research on places to avoid taxes without, breaking the law, obviously, and Delaware popped up. And here's the deal. We're full remote. Karis is full remote. I'm full remote. I can just have my business wherever I want to. So I think if I lived in Delaware, there's no taxes when I buy or sell goods online. And when you think about that, for this kind of business, where it's a secondhand market, no taxes on eBay, that's a huge advantage. Another place that had it was Oregon. So I could move to Oregon as well. Oregon, Delaware. They both have beaches, actually. And I read that the Delaware beach actually gets pretty warm during the July, August time of the year. So they get warm enough that you can go swimming in the beach. What you guys think about that? You would enjoy that area. Fresh seafood nearby. Delaware area is nice. Delaware is where a lot of major companies headquartered to avoid taxes. Everyone does it. Tennessee is also a viable option for tax consideration. Close to all of New England is nice. So there's one downside to Delaware, apparently. It's very expensive to move there, especially if you want into a decent home. But if we moved there and then we sold all 3 of our current homes, we could roll the cost of the money, or the money made on the houses, into the new houses, and we would avoid the capital gains tax, right? So that's one of the strategies, so that you don't pay capital gains on a home. you're allowed to avoid capital gains. Let's say your house went up in value. You can avoid paying that capital gains tax on that value as long as you rolled that money into a new home. So we were thinking we could move and just roll the money over and start all over again in a new place. But we're full remote. So we were thinking we could either move to the most beautiful place, no matter where it is, or we could move to the most tax advantageous place, no matter where it is. I told Karis, I was like, well, if I had it my way, I wouldn't pick the most beautiful place. That'd be like Hawaii or California. I told her I'd pick something like the lowest taxes. And so we're talking about that kind of stuff right now because, you know, we're thinking about moving. Lake of the Ozarks is still pretty cool, though. Let's see, Graham Nielsen. With Lake of the Ozarks, I think we have to buy more boats, weirdly enough. So I've kind of figured out Lake of the Ozarks. You got to buy a big dock. First of all, you got to have a big dock. Then you got to have 2 Sea-Doos. You got to own something called a wave, it's like a Mastercraft wave something. It's a boat that creates a wave behind it. And then you're allowed to do stuff like surfboard, which is super cool. I don't want to spend all my money on that right now, though. I'm young. So I feel like I'm not wealthy enough to own that stuff out here. And I would rather just have a small home in a place with a big tax advantage. You live in an expensive area already anyways. Or at least you own expensive homes. Yeah, so we could sell those homes and roll it over into one home in another place. That's what we're talking about. We could do that, or we could just stay here. I don't know. Tennessee is viable for tax consideration. The housing market in Tennessee is very reasonable. A lot of people outside Nashville. It's going to be 90 degrees tomorrow, but it rained tonight. Yeah, maybe you guys could help me. So Karis and I are full remote. We can move anywhere in the world that we want to. Anywhere. Well, anywhere in the United States, obviously, right? What is the absolute best financial place for us to move? Maybe some of you guys, I don't know what all you guys do for work, but maybe you guys understand taxes. Some of you guys might understand it more than me. And if there's a state that has better tax laws for my kind of business, where we would save money by just being there, that's where I want to go if we move. The Virgin Islands. Okay, you ready? Well, remember, part of my business is I have to ship. Charles says Puerto Rico. I read about Puerto Rico. We would not dodge federal taxes in Puerto Rico. I don't remember why, but I read about it. It wouldn't work with my company. But we've thought about that, yeah. And then we'd be living close to Mike's side, so that'd be cool. But I think I read something that said it wouldn't work. Also, they have unreliable electricity, and also they get really bad hurricanes. So all of that is kind of a no for me. Especially, I don't want to have like $1 million of cards in a hurricane zone. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm not super interested in Florida. I feel like Florida's in a hurricane zone, which means even if I insure everything and get the right kind of home, I have to pay for all that. It's cheaper to just move to a place where you don't really get too many hurricanes. We are? Oh, yeah. Okay, then you have Delaware, Texas, Florida. Yeah, so there's Delaware. There's Oregon, actually, as well. Oregon has a no sales tax. And then there's Texas. But I'm not smart enough at the tax codes to understand which of those 3 places are actually the best. Florida could probably be considered if we did not move to the beach. I really don't feel like I want to mess around with Florida hurricanes. I know they get really nasty. They get hit by all the hurricanes. Not only is that a risk for the cards getting sucked away, but it also means when it comes to insurance companies are going to want a lot of money to insure these cards. So insurance rates are higher. So at the end of the day, have I really saved any money? Mr. Go to Utah, Texas, or Oregon, not the city. I live in Utah. It's probably the best state to live in if you don't mind religious harassment from missionaries. What about Nevada? Out of all the places, Delaware seems like the best fit for you. Yeah, if there's anyone here who is a specialist in taxes, you should talk to me. Maybe I'll pay you to be a tax strategist for me. Graham Nielsen, nice pull, mister. I'm going to ship. You got it, Graham Nielsen. All right, Mr. Graham. What are good remote jobs? That's a great question. My wife has a good remote job. She's a software engineer. She's full remote, and she's been full remote for many years. There we are. And print. North Carolina. But now keep in mind, I'm not asking which state is nicest to live in. I'm not asking that. I'm not saying which state is nicest. I'm saying which state will give me the absolute best tax avoidance. Which one of them will give me the absolute best tax break? If it's Delaware, then I should just pick a nice place in Delaware. If it's not Missouri, then I should just move out of Missouri. Like, what's keeping me here? I'm full remote. If it is Missouri, we'll just stay in Missouri. It's not a big deal. Does she work at a big company? Yeah, she works for Enterprise Car Rentals, and they're the #1 car rental company in America, and they have a surprising amount of technology. So she's a senior engineer for Enterprise. Now, they don't work on technology at the level of like Google. Places like Google, they invent the stuff, right? But places like Enterprise, they take the stuff that gets invented and they implement it in their business, and that's what keeps them ahead of the rest of the car rental companies. So, yeah, they do pretty nice. They're a rich company, man. They're privately owned, too. Privately owned. It's pretty cool. The Taylor family out here in St. Louis. Ooh, look at that Victory Bell, man. That is so pretty. Man. I would heavily consider Tennessee. Yeah, but why? Can you tell me why? How do you know that Tennessee is the lowest tax burden for me? I'm quite literally asking which state will allow me to pay the least amount of taxes. There you go. Chase Bank is in Delaware. They know a thing or two about avoiding taxes. Rio said, I'm not going to lie, I used to work at Enterprise. My bitch was there for me when I was effed up. It's only right I ice her. You'd like Delaware. A lot of nice beaches within a couple of hours. Baltimore is a few hours away. New York is a day trip. And yeah, Maryland is known for seafood. Yeah, exactly. So, but again, I'm not asking which state is nicest. I'm just only asking a single question. There's 50 states. If I operated my business and wanted to pay as little taxes as possible, which state do I move? And you can include in that complicated equation property taxes, because obviously I'm going to own a home that can sustain my business. So property taxes is part of the equation because I have all my cards in the home. Also, I would probably prefer not to get hit by a hurricane if possible. But, you know, if it was Florida, then we'd be packing up and going to Florida. Nevada has no state taxes, no state income taxes. True, but Nevada might have a tax on sales. So if I buy something on eBay, I got to pay taxes. If I sell something on eBay, I got to pay taxes. So, but if there's no sales tax, then it might be a huge advantage for me to go shopping in the secondhand market for slabs, for gold, for whatever it is I'm buying. It might be a huge advantage to be doing that from Delaware or Oregon, because again, I'm an online e-commerce business that ships all over, and I just buy all my stuff from the internet. So no sales tax is a massive advantage. Nevada's depressive, hot, and humid with the hurricane. New Hampshire, property taxes are high, no sales tax. Property taxes are high, though, which would require me to squeeze into a small building to avoid them. So, you know, if that's a problem, we have to add that into the equation. So if the taxes are lower there, but I pay low property taxes here and high property taxes in New Hampshire, I don't want to move to New Hampshire. It's not necessary. So I need like a tax strategist who can sit down and really tell me, like, listen, man, I can tell you where to move to save the absolute most money. And we should just move there because, again, we're full remote. There's nothing holding us back. Let's see. So there are none of these for sale. I'm just going to price it up how I see fit. Okay, we got 200 there. Puerto Rico. I'll researching it back to you on Discord. Housing market is better. Land price, zero tax. Many write-offs for self-employed. Also concealed carry state. I don't really care about concealed carry. Property tax is one of the lowest in the U.S. You're talking about Tennessee? Yeah, but here's the deal. If I go to Tennessee and I still have to pay taxes on items I buy online, and then meanwhile in Delaware, I don't have to pay taxes on anything I buy online, well, then Delaware was the better choice. I don't care about conceal and carry. I don't care about any of that. Strictly which state lowers my tax burden the most. Forget about everything else. Let it all go. You know, let it all. Even if it was like super liberal and everyone's, all the men are kissing each other and all the girls are scissoring. I don't care. It doesn't matter where in the country or what that state is like. where can I absolutely lower my taxes the most? I'd really be interested in knowing that. And again, it does have to include property taxes in the equation because I operate from home, and so I need a little space in my home, a little extra space. All right, we got no orders in the queue, by the way. That's why things feel so slow. There are no orders in the queue. We had a pretty busy stream, though, at the beginning there, huh? I'm too fast, man. I serviced all the orders really quickly. Here's a pallet whirl. They don't get it. You repeat yourself 3 times. You can set up a Delaware corporation and live where you want. I think that would change my corporate taxes. That would not change my sales taxes. So if I'm living in Missouri, I will owe sales taxes when I buy and sell stuff. So I pay a tax when I buy stuff here. I want to know if I'm living in Delaware and I go shopping on eBay, do I pay no taxes on the good? Because that's a really big deal if it's true. Here we are. All right, that's a really big deal. Wave 3. Look at that. It's like jewelry, man. Look how pretty this is. Cool. Shrouded Fable is what I'm waiting for. We could do Shrouded Fable pre-order if you'd like. I'm sure it's going to... I don't know if it arrives tomorrow. Let's see when it arrives. I'm wondering if I can flip something consistently enough for something to make a profit per day. Here we are. Let's see. Any tips on how I could make more money? Well, you can make more money if you get a proper job. So, you know, I would move out of the restaurant business and I'd move into like construction, carpentry, plumbing. Those are all trade skills, truck driving. Or if you want to have a fancier job, get into medicine, accounting, law, or engineering and math. So that's what I would do. But you got to get out of the restaurant business. Restaurant business has no money. All right. So what are we doing here? I just jumped on eBay. I don't remember what I was doing because I answered his question. I think I was looking up this poor little Paris, wasn't I? Tops Paris. What about online money? Open up an OnlyFeats channel. All right, let's see. I mean, I think we were talking a little bit about this the other day, and you were mentioning that you wanted to kind of like sell cards, right? Well, here's the deal. If you're just opening booster packs, it's a gamble. So, that's not a business. That's gambling. It's a business if your gambles all play out well. So if you're pulling hits all the time, then you're in business. But if your pulls are bad, you're gambling. See what I'm saying? So long term, it's not very viable. Yep. Become an NSFW artist. 6! All those sound not me at all. Yeah, you got to find out what your skill is. What's your skill, Aaron? Do you know what your skill is? What are you proficient at? What did you do well in high school? There we go. Here's Squirtle. What did you do well at in high school, would you say, Aaron? You could be a tattoo artist. Do you like drawing? You could be a tattoo artist. A lot of Pokemon card collectors are tattoo artists for some reason. Squirtle. Squirt. All right, he only graded 9. $20. Get out of here. I've been done business since I was a kid. All right, so you like business. You want to get into business. So the basis of business is you're going to either produce a good or produce a service, one or the other. So, and whichever you do, whether you're producing a good or producing a service, you need to go buy something that nobody else owns in order to produce that service or produce that good. So, for example, this YouTube channel is my asset. Nobody else has a channel like this. Well, not a lot of people relative to the population. So it's my asset. You could try to build a channel like mine and go into competition with me, and then you would be in competition with me. You'd find out really fast it's super duper duper tough. Or you could work on a different kind of asset. Let's say you wanted to open a Pizza Hut company or something like that. You would go contact Pizza Hut and say, I want to open a franchise. Let's say you didn't want to go that direction. You want to open up your own pizza company. You would have to buy a pizza oven, and you'd have to go rent out a building and put the pizza oven in there and have some like styles to your pizza that are really competitive with other pizzas. So that's what it's all about. Business is about producing a good or producing a service And you have to understand what the market wants and needs and be better at serving people than someone else. And sometimes doing good at business just means working harder. And that's it. But yeah, you have to be clever and you have to be working very hard. And if you want to run a business, that's not a bad idea. What I would look for, though, I would look for like an area that's really underserved. You know, like we were just talking the other night. I was talking about nobody grades wood. I know that sounds really funny, but imagine you had like a slab of wood and you encapsulated it, and it was like a $400 slab of wood and it was encapsulated. Is that like investable? Can you like buy that and just hold it? You know, so you hear my brain kind of reaching around for ideas for stuff that nobody's doing, and you laugh at it. I mean, I think in the past people would have laughed at you if you told them you were going to encapsulate cards in plastic. They'd be like, why? But, you know, so finding some new weird thing to grade that's never getting graded, no one's grading it, and yet it's a commodity, or it's rare, or it's beautiful, it's displayable, you know, so that's an expansion in the concept of grading. Grading seems to be popular for cardboard. Maybe it'll be popular for something else. You try and create an industry around it, you know what I mean? So that's business. But you can ask yourself, what's coming up next? What's the big thing? What's the new big move? And there are businessmen trying to figure that out all day long. They're trying to figure out what's underserved. We are like the NVIDIA guys, the AI chip guys, Google's. They're trying to create technology and software that no one's figured out yet. You could start a studio where you draw new cards and create a new card set. You know, you could open up. There's a guy out here in Lake of the Ozarks, and you know what he did? He opened up a gaming club, and it was a not-for-profit. He basically just... He found a business to rent, not a business, a building to rent. You know, the little strip malls, and they got little for rent. You know, and you go in, it's just a small building. So he started renting one of those. It was a lot of money, but he starts renting one, and he says, we're hosting video gaming. It's a social club. You don't have to pay anything to get in. It's free. And now that parking lot is swamped with all the people that show up there. And you know what's crazy? He's starting to sell stuff. He's starting to sell food. He's starting to sell cards. He's starting to sell video games and board games. And last time I was there, he made these little kids pay a little bit of money to get into the building. So he started out as a not-for-profit, but you can see him shifting away from that model and toward a for-profit business because everyone's kind of, you know, they've all kind of, what's the word I'm searching for? There's a word, concentrated, converged. They've all converged into his social group, and so he's got that going for him. So those are examples of finding a way to make a business. But whatever you do, you have to find something that you're doing that you're better at than other people. You have to be better at them. So that, because again, businesses are competitive in their nature. So if you're really competitive, if you're very competitive, you will do well in business. If you're not very competitive, you're going to get your lunch eaten by somebody who is competitive. Clifton Boyer is next. Mr. Clifton, he says, one more waifu, one more custom, keep the hollows. Thank you, Mr. Clifton. Let's see what you got. I need a graded TCC pillow. There we go. Cool. Yeah, you could become an editor, and you could edit videos for people. You could find like multiple YouTubers and become their editor. So do you like editing stuff? Well, then you should become an editor. If you like business for its own sake, you should try to buy someone else's business for a guy who wants to retire and say, sell the business to me. I'll just keep it running. You know, there's many directions to go. You don't have to start any business from scratch. You can go buy a business. Businesses are for sale. You can say, hey, Cardconomist, you want to retire? Let me buy your business. And the way I'll pay it off is I'll pay it off over time in a number of payments as I work in the business. And you'll stay on as an employee and teach me how to run it. See what I'm saying? So you go and buy a business from a guy who's ready to retire. Shaboom! Ah, it's cold. I'm sorry, man. 2 cold ones. I'm going to put them back here. You said you were donating them back. Just sneak away after you land and hit all the Pokemon centers, fly home and say you got lost. Marshall Weber says, yo, all expenses paid? Wait, what? Bro, I know a brony who is rich. He invited me to Japan for free, but I refused. Oh, I don't know about that. I'd have gone, 6. Just no holding hands. I'd say, all right, I'll go, but no holding hands. You can't be letting them rich bronies get away from you, man. 6, the socialite. We are. Thanks for the info. Sure. We are. Yeah, everyone's trying to find like a hustle, But the trick is to find something that you're smart and passionate and clever about, something that you're doing extremely well. And when it comes to the card hobby, there's probably always room for another guy to squirm into the card hobby. But I can tell you right now, it is dense with people trying to make money. The reason for that is because everyone and their grandma knows how to do this stuff. It's too easy of a skill almost. Tops checklist. All right, let's see this tops check. Oh, Pokemon. And it's very saturated. Think of it like that. It's very saturated. A lot of people are doing the exact same job. Everyone's trying to sell Pokemon cards or whatever. So it's very... Oh my God, this is expensive, dude. This is $160. Wow. All right. Topps Movie Edition. Is that right? Crazy. That's why you grade the checklists, guys. You grade the checklists. That is 160. Is that right? That's crazy. All right. I got to change this music. Solar-powered air conditioners. I clean shoes for 2 to 3 years professionally. I almost got sponsored and started working for Reshoevnator. He brings along his Tom girlfriend to meet 6 Chris Chan. What? What are you talking about? What's this song? That's a pretty song. I'm getting a little tired of Terraria, guys. What should we turn on now? Let's just turn on the starting value valley for now. All right, so this card is pop 45. That's pretty low. Mr. Brandon Warder talking. I ordered a live custom. Keep the hollow. I forgot to write yet again. Thank you very much. Yes, I believe we just processed your order. We just processed your order. You got a cold live custom and you got a cold girl card. Or maybe you're talking about you ordered another one right after. I repped their brand. They would send me boxes of stuff for free. Brandon Warder talking. A lot of big brony people getting outed lately. Mando Pony guy turned out to be just as bad as the Mr. Beast guy. You mean like outed as pedophiles? Who didn't see that? No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. All right. My Little Pony. Okay. Brandon Warder to finish off my lucky night. 1 live custom snipe for Brandon Warder. Mr. Brandon. It's cold! Sorry, Brandon. That's no good, man. The brony guy's getting outed, huh? I thought you meant being outed as a brony. He meant something else. Ancient Origins, energy retrieval. Oh, yeah. Getting rich on energy retrieval. Somebody's got to grade it. All right. Let's see. PSA 10, energy retrieval, Ancient Origins. Yo, it's a $400 card. Let me check if it's sold before, though. No. Well, I think 400's on the high side. I don't know about you guys. I'm going to make mine half of that price, 200. 400 to me is just expensive. Just a tad. I did boot shining too. 'Twas not a snipe. Keep the hollow. At times, I do want to try again at cleaning shoes or something I enjoy too. Yeah? Tell me again, Aaron, what did you do well in school? What were you known for in school for? What subject were you known for? Do you remember? Subject or behavior? There we are. Oh, yeah. Very nice. I feel like I recognize guys who are businessmen. Businessmen have a high energy and very competitive. When you meet these guys, they want to eat your lunch. They want to take what's yours from you. Those are really good business guys. Real competitive. I was known for not being there and being a terrible kid. Okay. Okay, let me think about it. Known for not being there. Okay, so you probably like a really hands-on kind of job. Yeah, you're probably a very hands-on kind of job. You know, you're doing a job driving. Do you like doing like driving right now? Because there are professional driving jobs like truck driving. Have you thought about that? Or here's a great example. There's a crane operator who operates cranes. They're really out there operating cranes all day. Construction, you know, like the backhoe or the bulldozer and all that stuff, there are guys who operate that, and they get paid good money to do that. Then there's forklift operators. Yeah, companies need forklift operators, and they pay pretty good, better than regular entry-level jobs, because forklift operation is complicated. Let's say you're lifting an 800-pound of something up into the air 4 stories tall, and you can't be dropping that pallet, and you can't be disassembling the shelves with the tongues of the forklift as you go up, because if you lift the shelf up, you're going to break everything. So, yeah, I mean, those forklift operators, they get paid better because it's a more complicated job with a higher level of responsibility. Mister, going to drink your milkshake. Yeah, well, I won't lie. The guys who, in my opinion, have like the best businessman feeling to them, they're almost like crazy. There's a little bit of craziness to them, and it's sort of like they're like endlessly hungry. That's a great example. Great wording. Endlessly hungry, and nothing makes them feel full. It doesn't matter what it is. They're always hungry, and they're hungry for sales. We gotta get more sales, bro. Those guys are gonna turn into business guys, hands down. Here we are. They don't even need discipline. They're addicted to it. Here we are. Here's Magneton. They're endlessly hungry for sales. There you go. I run track hose and machinery. It's fun. Yeah, so running construction machinery is kind of like playing a video game almost, and it's a good paying job. All right, so let's see. It is 3 a.m. in the morning. We have no orders in the queue. We're just chilling like villains, I suppose, and I'm not trying very hard at my job right now, actually. I have a migraine, so I'm just kind of taking it easy while we're hanging out. I'm going to go grab a chunk of metal, and I'm going to show it off to you guys, and I will make it available for a break, I think. We're just going to try a break on it, maybe. Hey, Mistress Dylan J. Atkinson, you gave me the Stormfront Pikachu, which I'm grateful for, but I'd like to donate it to a giveaway. All right, you got it. Let me grab it. Okay, Dylan James Atkinson. This will be the Dylan giveaway. He giving away a free Pikachu. Free. All right. The keyword is Dylan. Thanks, mister. Thought I'd give it back. Aw, that's so nice. Okay. That says Dylan up top, and we gotta remove the TCC slab for now. And we're gonna change the code to say Dylan. So I feel like I could go somewhere working for myself. I've always felt the fire inside me not to sound cringe. Haha. He's going, rah, rah. Yeah, I mean, if you like talking to people a lot, if you like arguing, you would be especially good for sales if you like arguing, if you like persuasion. There's all kinds of different aspects to business. Like business, some people are better suited for like HR. Their job is to make sure all the rules are followed properly and nobody's harassing anyone. And their job is to kind of like figure out who's worth hiring. So that's HR, right? There's corporate, and I guess they're more like, they like to implement new ideas, and I guess they talk about the way things should be, and they watch the managers. Then there's the managers. They deal with the exact workers. They go, hey, are you doing your job? Oh, you're not? Go do your job. They schedule you, they encourage you. And then the workers themselves are typically doing some kind of productive activity like putting boxes on a shelf or something like that, right? So those are the layers of sort of like a more structured business. But sales is a great place to head. If you want a job in sales, start looking for a job in sales, because you can become like a car salesman or something like that. And those jobs pay really good, since they don't have they kind of do. They have like a naturally occurring ceiling, but there's not too bad of a ceiling on how much money you can make, because it's really down to how silver your tongue is and how good you are at getting people to close deals with you and hand their sweet money over to you as you sell them cars. So yeah, if you like sales, cards are not the only thing to sell. There's all kinds of things to sell people, like insurance, for example. Nobody really aspires to be an insurance salesman, right? But it's a job, and insurance pays a lot of money. Insurance is a good paying job. So there's insurance jobs, there's financial advisor types of jobs, But, you know, on that subject, you do kind of got to look good, I think. You kind of got to look good, sound good, talk good. I would say that's true. Dave Chappelle's funny. Enjoyed him in Undercover Brother. Cool runnings. Dylan who spits hot fire. Lol, that's a skit from Dave Chappelle. Can people see if they need an extended car warranty? I feel the fire in my pants. Mister, I'm looking for a specific slab you may have. 1999 Topps Charizard PSA 8 or 9. We had a PSA 9 Charizard, and he went into the Hollow Shuffle, and he's gone now. He's gone. Somebody, oh my God, I just closed my email again. Somebody actually bought him, so he is out of here. I no longer have him. Here we are. All right. Okay, we've got an order in the queue. Let's see what it is. Hi, Mr. Cardconomist. I'd like to open 5 million. Savannah, so ship my bag and slab. You got it. Let's go find it with an SA. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Okay, we got one of these. Put this over here. I'll post a picture in Discord of me. Y'all think I look like a businessman. Oh, no. He's posting pictures. Savannah Rith. We don't want a picture of you. We want a picture of your girlfriend. All right. And we'll click on this. And print. And print. You know what people are all up into these days? They're into health. You could find something healthy to sell people. You know, like, how about candles? Candles is a small business opportunity because they're very basic. Well, we found out that candles have an aroma in them that causes like infertility, and it could potentially lead to cancer. And I can't remember the term for them, but they have some kind of chemical compound that makes the smell that's really bad. You could start making custom candles that only use natural, non-cancerous, man-made chemical, aromas in them, and it could be like a big thing because people want good smelling candles in their home, but they don't want to think that they're just inhaling toxic fumes from a stupid corporations. So there's an opportunity. Candle company. And then what you would do is you would go and you'd use the internet to advertise it. You'd say, hey, are you guys tired of candles that give you cancer? Well, you're in luck because here I am. I'm the healthy candle company. Smell my candles. My candles will make you feel good without giving you smaller balls or something like that, right? And so that's what you do. You say, we've got the better candles. Our candles are superior. We found the trick that the other guy hasn't found. We'd like to sell you the good smelling candles that are also healthy. Did I mention they're made in the United States? And we're a small family business. Here we are. Rockets Pokeball. That's how it's done, man. Yeah, hamburger scent. Candles are the devil. A picture of his girlfriend with Mister's face. I seen what y'all send each other. It's nasty. Learn DP a freak. And then someone gets cancer and sues your company into oblivion. America. Well, I mean, they would have to prove that it was your candle that did it. But yeah. Yeah, I agree. Definitely. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh this. I mean, if your product really does give someone cancer, you probably deserve to be sued. Brandon Warner says, I mean, if it is truly a snipe, if you don't shift through all the hollows, first live, number 2, keep the hollow. Okay, here you go. Brandon Warner, 1 live custom. Here goes. It's cold. Brr. Is it just me, or do I feel a breeze in this home? It's feeling cold in here. All right, here's this Nidorino. We're getting rid of him. Poor Nidorino. Okay, number 33, Nido, Reno. Ta-da! Oh, like this. There you go. Dylan, Mr. Foot-Scented Candles. You could go around making merchandise for YouTubers who are not very good at making their own merchandise. Just go from YouTuber to YouTuber, get their social medias, say, hey, I can see your merchandise could use an upgrade. Why don't you let me produce merchandise for you, send you a sample for free, and if you like it, I can then go on to produce all your merchandise. Or you could create like a t-shirt store or something, or like a merchandise store, and you're constantly designing merchandise for that store, and then you go from YouTuber to YouTuber and say, just link to my store and tell me what you want me to design, and we'll create a line of stuff just for you that you can point to, and I'll just take a cut because I'm doing work for you. I'm automating it. All right, what do we got here? We got Clifton Boyer. He says, 1 live, 1 waifu. Oh my God. Is Clifton going to snipe or is Brandon going to snipe? Oh my God, that is cold. I got to warn you guys about those live customs. They will kill you. So sometimes it's better to give up while you're ahead rather than crash your boat on them. But do whatever you want. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. One of these. Cold pulled TU3 Misty. I even warned you that you're not going to like it. This is not meant to be a hit pull. We just put this in this box as a bonus. This is a bonus pull. TU3 Misty. What is that? Probably a Misty. Oh, is it this one? TV3. Here it is. All right. Congrats on Cold Misty. Bacon scented candles. Nah, I wouldn't do that. You know what I would do, though? I would get, like, some really fragrant things in the real world, like mint, cinnamon, I don't know, like aromatic cedar or something like that, right? And just mix that into the wax so that those things heat up as the wax unfolds. But I don't know how they make perfect candles. You could gain a great rep amongst high rollers, then find product for famous YouTubers worked for me, says Jesus. I'm going to start making counterfeit Cardconomist merch. That's smart, says Roaches. That's why you need insurance. Someone gets cancer and sues your company. Oh, I already read that. Okay. Yeah, so there's many directions you can take your thoughts, but at the end of the day, you have to do something that's complicated. The more complicated your business is, the harder it is for anyone else to do what you're doing. The less complicated your business is, the easier it is for everyone to do exactly what you're doing. So that's my thoughts on operating a successful business. You need to find something that's really hard for anyone to reproduce. Like, I was watching them mint gold coins, and they got all these machines and the software, and it's like, it would be very hard to open up a mint of your own, because you need so much knowledge, you need so many machines. So they have kind of like this monopoly on that knowledge. They have a monopoly on the machines and the money needed to get those machines together. They have a monopoly on labor. They've hired workers who they've trained to work the machines, and those laborers have a highly specialized knowledge of making minted coins. So they've got all those workers converging in one spot. Now they got a business. That's what business is all about. It's about creating an advantage for yourself by working hard on, developing something like a knowledge around how coins get minted. Well, what do you want to have a deep knowledge about that it's going to be better than other people's knowledge? And if you can't answer that question, then you're not ready to create a business. You got to form your business around an understanding of what the market needs, and then some highly complex solution that no one else has figured out how to copy what you're doing. That's a little bow and some hair on the weeping bell. This is your excuse to watch Belle Delphine for merch ideas. Belle Delphine. Is she still in business? Is she still doing stuff? Oh, Belle. I'm going to think more on that. Apparently, being honest was hard for most people to duplicate. It was kind of sad figuring that out, but it worked for me. So thank you to all the POSs out there trying to scam for a nickel. Yeah, never scam. Start out by saying I'll never scam. Scamming is not a long-term business proposition. Yep. Oh, there you go, Brandon Warder. There's the quote-unquote snipe. You did it. Magnemite. Oh, there you go. I know you were after that Magnemite. You didn't tell me you loved Magnemite. This guy likes Magnemite. Oh, this is a good Magnemite. So this is a Cardos Pocket Monsters PSA 10 Magnemite. We graded this one ourselves, and I signed the case. So that's a signature on the case. If you don't like the signature, you wash it off or something or recase it. But there you go. You got my signature on it. Really cool, right? Brandon Warder. Pretty neat. Oh. Looks like we could use a new sleeve on it, too. There you go. All right. I'm a big fan of Magnemite myself. Magnemite is actually my favorite Pokemon, and the totally legit snipe for the win. Sniping the live customs is a little bit scary. There you go. Somebody has to lose some money. All right. Here's Jennifer. Yep. 10 Pokemon Pokers. Jen! Oh, Jen, I got a card. You might consider it. I told people to wait for you to see it first. The only reason you might consider it is because it pairs with the Psyduck. All right, let's see. Here it is. So, Jen, I told people to let you see it first, and then after you're like, nah, I just want the Psyduck. But that's the Slowpoke, and what you got to know about this card is that this pairs with the Psyduck because it's from the same exact card deck. It's the other Joker. A deck has 2 Jokers, so one Joker is Psyduck, the other Joker is Slowpoke. I don't know if you're a Slowpoke fan, but there it is. He's $120, which is just the standard price. But yes, that's one to consider pairing with your other card. All right, now that we've done that, let's get your 10 Pokemon Pokers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get you 11. All right. That's Stadium Slowpoke, and it pairs with Stadium Psyduck. Ooh, Railu. Terrakion. What's this card right here? Meryl. You got a couple of the white decks, which are kind of considered, these are kind of like a cold pull almost, unless the artwork's really good. Like Ace of Spades Tepix. That's not bad. All right, so you're a little unlucky on that round. Let's see what you got. Cleffa. Hoot Hoot. Pidgey. That's pretty good. You got Trainer Red. Oh, look at that. Dragonair. Very nice. Joker and Sandshrew. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Stadium artwork. That is a really nice Slowpoke. Dylan. All right. There we go. That's for Jen. Thank you, Miss Jen. Miss Jen. Pull this aside. Ugh. Okay. And we'll grab this. All right. Indeed, someone has to lose. Zoinks. That says Jen, right? Yep. Jennifer, yeah. Oh, Jen. Oh, Jen. So, where are we now? That's it. We got an empty queue. Nobody in the queue. Just a slow Friday night. We have not had a slow weekend, that's for sure, though. We've been busy the last couple days. Here's our Metal Charizard. Here is our Snorlax with 6 spots left. Here's our Scyther 8 of Clubs. And here is our Deoxys. Nice. Okay, now I'm going to go grab a coin. We're going to add the coin to the breaks. We're going to break a silver coin. Why not? I got some silver coins. If we got time to spare, let's go take a look at them. All right, we'll start here probably. Okay. Ta-da! Ooh, check it out. So these are those Red Dragon of Wales 2-ounce silver coins. They did not get the 70. They got 67. They got 68, 67. So those are kind of like, to help you understand it, think of it like PSA 7, PSA 8. Okay. Now, let's grab this. And we're going to slide these into these sleeves. They're still pretty valuable just because, just because they're authenticated pieces of shiny metal. Whatever the spot price of silver is today, they're at least worth the spot price of silver. But they have these really clever dragons on the front of the coin. And so people will pay more money for a collectible coin, which I think these are. They're part of the Queen's Beasts collection. These were minted in the UK, so they also had to be shipped over here. Oh, what is that? Interesting. All right, so they had to be shipped over here to the US as well. So, let's find out. Oh, we do have an order. Give me a second. We have a Rafi Navarro. Rafi, I'll take 10 hollow shuffles and 1 poker card. Keep the hollows. Thank you, Mr. Rafi. Let's see what you got. Boop. That is Sand Slash. And 10 of these. Ready? Oh, we're just cutting this in half then, are we? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. All right. 9 tails. 1 9 tails. All right, you got the 9 tails, man. Boop. Where's my 9 tails? Oh, I know that 9 tails. We just put that in there. That's a bit of a cold pull, actually. So you might have overpaid for that 9 tails. You swept some cold ones out of the box is what you did. Making the box a little hotter. Because I think that 9 tails is this guy. He's a $20 9 tails. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. All right. You still got a pretty 9 tails on your hands, though. It's a very pretty card. What break will you have for 100K? 100K. Well, we're not going to reach 100K, apparently. My subscribes have slowed down. You know what was going on? I had this one video that was super viral, and it was just bringing in lots of views and lots of subscribers, and that video has flatlined a little bit. You know what that means? It means it's gotten the maximum views it's going to get, and now I got to produce more content that does the same thing. Rafi Navarro. Okay, Rafi. All right, thanks, Rafi. Appreciate it, man. Okay. Go ahead and hit refresh on this. So, since the stock market's crashing, it's the perfect time to buy beautiful, beautiful rounds of silver. Look at that. Ah. Precious metals. Let's go ahead and find a price for these guys, shall we? We're going to say NGC, the Red Dragon of Wales, silver, and that's where we'll leave it. There's choose buy now. At cheapest price. Well, you can buy a raw bullion of it for $90. Here's an MS68 for 145. No, it's 150. What is this? This is so weird looking. Wow, crazy looking. Here's another raw bullion of the Queen's Beast. It's 135 for the raw bullion. Here's another raw for 120. I think we're probably going to do... I think we're going to do 120 on these. So I think that's just because that's what you see the raw bullion going for, basically. Mr. needs to do shorts on how crappy PSA graded his cards. How many spots left in the Jungle Break? The Jungle Break. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the Jungle Break. I think there's 3 spots left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 spots remain. 3 spots. Oh, you know, the problem with putting this in rotation is it's kind of doesn't sit right. So I think we're going to do an unusual break. Well, it's only $120. It doesn't need to go into a break. Maybe I just toss in the live customs. I'm just going to toss one of these coins in the live customs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. What do you guys think of that? All right. So I've done this before. Watch. Here's how it goes. You got going for 120, and it's going to say MS67 silver, or 100. Oh my God, you can't read it. Hold on, let me get a new. Mr. needs to do shorts on how crappy PSA. Roaches, you're a salesman. Get in marketing and sales. Bro, Uncle Mike, I just said it. Yo. All right, so we'll say MS67 Dragon. Or we're going to do store credit of $90. So you either can take the coin for 120 value or sell it back for a $90 value. It's the option to instantly sell it back to me. You are. Get in while it's hot. All right. Oh man, the live customs is kind of running low there. Started boat cleaning business, cleaning boats on their docks. Yeah, there's a lot of boat cleaning businesses out here in Lake of the Ozarks. Yo, very nice. So there's a silver coin up in that box now. And I think what we're going to do for this guy, I will price him right now, if somebody wants to buy him outright, for 110. So we have a silver coin for 110. Keep in mind, this is 2 ounces of silver shipped over here from the UK. It's got the Red Dragon of Wales artwork on it, and it's already been encapsulated. So there's a cost to all those things. It all kind of adds up. Here we are. It would be like a chance at a hollow from 1999. Get in now. Okay, we're going to do 130 on these. All right. Not just a hollow, but also there's Jungle Pikachu. Jungle Pikachu all by himself is a valuable pull. And you might pull like a non-hollow Snorlax, non-hollow Flareon. Those are still valuable. Not as valuable. Okay, here we have some graded, authenticated silver. It's the real deal. 2 ounces from the UK Mint. I have like 150 listings to make. See? Look at that. Very cool. All right. Look at the queen here. That's an interesting thought about the coin, is it's actually got Queen Elizabeth's head on it because she was still alive at the time that it got minted. New coins have King Charles's face on it. Yes. All right, yes, so we actually have precious metals too. Very fascinating. All right. I wish I had like a little box that I could put these in. Maybe I can have a little box I could put these in. Will this work? Keep that little box somewhere. All right, I'll put this right here for now. All right. Let's jump back over here. I think you guys are pretty shot. I think you guys are out of orders. Dang, mister, you still live? What's good? I just got home. What's up, Mr. NHCC? Yes, we're still live. We're a little short on orders right now. It's surprisingly been very busy today. The number of orders we've received are fantastic, and the amount that we've met our quotas, but the only thing is we're just all caught up. There's nothing to do now. People have been spending heavy on these brand new slabs that just got back from PSA. So, yeah, I'm just kind of sitting back and enjoying an increased number of slab sales of the last 2 days. Check this guy out. Dark Golbat Hollow. What a pain. It got a 9. Ah, well. Okay. PSA 9 Dark Golbat. Let's see. He's a 7, number 7. Had to grab the Blasty. Okay, this is a $58 card. Very nice. Here is a Tyranitar. He graded 7. Crazy, man. Okay, Tyranitar 7's got to be like 15. Let's make him $16. Little $16 Tyranitar. Here's a Jolteon Reverse Holo from Ancient Origins. Did absolutely terrible. Now, here's what's crazy. Look at this guy. He came from the same Ancient Origins box. This guy gets a 7. This guy gets a 10. PSA's changed, man. They've changed. In the past, that Tyranitar probably would have been a 9. He would not have been a 7. 7's such a low grade. I mean, look at him. Let's take a quick look at this Tyranitar. All right, give me a second here. Hear me out. This is PSA 7. All right, that's PSA 7. It just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Now, here's the crazy part. These two cards came out of the same booster box. What I did was I opened up a whole booster box of Ancient Origins for this submission. This card graded a 10. This card graded 7. I can understand if it graded like, I don't know, like 9, maybe even 8, but like 7, dude. Like, that's harsh, dude. But 7, that's so low. It's just surprising. Anyways, it's just how it is, I guess. 7's so low. It's off, but bro, that's a 9 to 8. I think it could have been an 8. I think in the past it would have been an 8. They're getting real harsh with the grades. 7's like point of no return, I feel. By the time the card reaches a 7, it's like point of no return. This card's fat on the bottom. I don't get it, man. Mega Ampharos. It seems kind of wild to me. Okay, Mega Ampharos. 135. All right. Ta-da! Just grade with CGC. Yeah, I need to sit down and really strategize my grading rules, my grading like strategy. Like when should you send a card to CGC rather than PSA? You know what I mean? Looks like some wear on the edges. That's all I saw. All right, so for this guy, we're going to say he's a Jolteon 9. He failed the 10. He's a reverse holo. He's not really worth much when he misses the 10 like that. And I'm going to say 16 bucks on him. So we're just trying to liquidate him. He's a 9. Really fair price, I think. 16 bucks is basically just going to cover the cost of putting him up on that table. All right, then you risk getting the dreaded 9.5. I only send a card to CGC when PSA doesn't grade it, says Aaron Breckens. Yeah, well, it's hard to say because if CGC would have graded a card a 10, that PSA would have graded a 9. That's huge. But I suppose it happens both ways, doesn't it? There's just no way to tell. All I can say is that this particular submission seemed especially harsh, and I really felt like the cross grade was BS. So it's really hard to say which direction to take this. All right, we are just chilling around, waiting for an order to show in. Let's roll some of these Dylan giveaway spots. Dylan is giving away these Pikachus. He's a new guy, and he's donating his Pikachu. We got Mr. America's Favorite Hoarder. That is Thomas Hogue. Is that Thomas Hogue? I'm trying to remember how to spell Hogue. I'll put in a Favorite Hoarder. Favorite Hoarder. Okay, number 2. Roll it. We got Loopy Matcha. Loopy M. Okay, we got Loopy Matcha, Favorite Hoarder. Number 3. Dark Knight, Brandon Warder. Brandon Warder. Okay. Number 4. Michael Bethel. How many slabs have we given out over time, guys? So many. All right, let's go ahead and reset the code. So the code's getting reset. Codes! And again, we're just waiting for orders to come in, but it's a little slow right now. We do have more slabs to price, but we are running low on slabs to price. We've gone through nearly all of them. Oh, in fact, this is going to be just a pile of the same slab. So I sent in these promo Pikachus. I was hoping like maybe 1 or 2 of them would grade 10. Not a single one of them graded 10. It was so awful. They had that sort of like You know, that weird feeling that promos have where they just seemed like they weren't produced so well. But I was hoping maybe like just one of them would squeeze by in grade 10. No, not a single one of them squeezed by. Not even one. So disappointing. Well, let's see what the 9 goes for. 9's still pretty cool. Again, my personal opinion is, would I grade 9s? I'm sorry, would I collect 9s? I'd probably consider 9s. The thing about 9s is, it's like a philosophy. Like, let's say you just go, I'm just going to collect 9s and not worry about 10s. You can really accomplish a pretty vast collection by saying, I'm not going to do 10s, I'm just going to do 9s. But I guess there's this psychological part of you that has to be okay with just having 9s. You know what I mean? All right. Well, the nice thing about 9s is that they're really close to a 10 anyways. So this card is a $31 card. We're going to make ours $30. Pretty nice Pikachu, huh? Sent for Jolteon. Okay, Jolteon's gone. Here we are. So those are $30 a piece. Where'd that Jolteon go? Here he is. Rafi Navarro says, I'll take 10 hollow shuffles and 1 poker card. Keep the... I already did that one. We have to hit refresh. 9 is basically raw price, sometimes less. Crazy to think about when a raw could be anything. Here's Miguel Vasquez, Jolteon reverse hollow. Here we are. All right. There you go. I think I know what you're saying. You're saying, why would I want a 9 when I could go buy a raw card for the same price? But it's not exactly the same price. Like, if you went off and bought those raws and it was going to grade 9 anyways, you're actually in a worse position, right? So let's say you could buy this for 30, or you could buy a raw one for 20. And you're like, oh, I'll save money, I'll go buy a raw one. You just buy the raw one and it grades 8. Well, plus you paid for grading too, so on top of that, so you buy grading for it and it grades 8. So all of a sudden you're in a bad position again. So you really rely on the raw version of the card coming back and grading 10, but it doesn't always do that, does it? All right. And then there's other types of cards where the PSA 9 is way better than the raw card. 1 a 10, 3-year member, 1 a ton, wow. No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm saying a raw card could be any grade with the 9 you're guaranteed to make card. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying it the other way around. All right, guys. What time is it? 3:30? We might wrap up a little early tonight. Too slow. Too slow. There's Zapdos. And I'm just feeling a little tired is all. I'm a little tired. Here's Mewtwo. Look at that Mewtwo. How long was the daytime stream? I feel like it was an even 1 hour, actually. So, only 4 hours of stream for the weekend. That's not good. It's this headache, man. I got this migraine headache. It's atrocious. Really cuts into your ability to stream well. Having a migraine headache, it's like this dull, strong ache. I got this ache behind my left eye. It just hurts. But it's going to go away if I stop staring at the screen. I know it will. The Red Dragon of Wales. Oh, he's red. I think there's some money in cards. PSA just started grading, and he pops are low. And he pops are low. I want some he pops. All right. Where do I get the he pops from? Let's see what other cards we had left in the pile. You ready? I'm going to show you guys what hasn't been priced. All right. So one of these sexy beasts. Okay, we got some more of these Pikachus. Here's another 9. Here's another 9. Okay, so just 2 more of the 9s. I clearly get much more of the 8s. Okay, 2 more 9s. Ooh, that's nice. Knight of King, King of Spades, 3 of Spades. Look at this. Oh, man, we got yellow Gengar. Wow. That's a collectible right there. That is so good. I might have to hold on to that one, guys, because I want a Gengar too, right? I don't know if I have one. I sold one to LaFlame. I think he got it for 800 and it was pristine 10, which is pretty good in my opinion. He got it as a pristine 10. But let's take a quick look at the population. All right. So this Gengar... Wait, is that right? Oh, check it out. It's Pop 1. Look at this. Pokemon Yellow version, Gengar, Pop 1. That's mine. Oh, that's so cool, man. So, definitely very, very rare. Obviously, it's not going to stay Pop 1, but right now it's Pop 1. That's fantastic. That's as low as it goes. So, I got a Pop 1 Gengar. I know there's a BGS 10 of it, though. So, he's not truly Pop 1. Cool, man. Wow, I'll keep it. I think we'll go ahead and keep this one. This one will go into my own poker card collection, because you got to have Gengar. I mean, Gengar's great. I've sold a couple Gengars, too, because I'm not going to do like the same thing I did with the Charizards where I keep every one of them. I'm a share. But there's only one of them, and I got to have one for myself, right? Look at this Dratini. Nice, man. Yellow deck Dratini. Very cute. Here's a Gengar. Look at this Gengar. Pokemon Red Gengar. Okay. Charmander green, Ace of Clubs. Okay. He'll be a little more affordable because he's a green one. Here's a green Slowpoke, green Bulbasaur, and a 9 Ariados. And that's the end of the submission. You've seen them all now. All the cards have been shown, and I need to get a new submission out. That's what needs to happen next. All right. But you can see it was a really big poker submission. You will probably see me continue to do that. I'm a big poker guy, and I got lots of those Silver Part 2 decks to send out now. I do not have a lot of yellow decks to send out. I mean, we got this card for 500, Pop 3. Almost feels like I should just hold it. I really don't have any more yellow decks. I got one sealed yellow deck. I'm just going to hold on to this Flareon, to be honest. I am. I'm going to hold on to the Gengar. I'm going to hold on to the Flareon. Why not? I collect the poker cards myself. Flareon's a great Pokemon. Really solid. You can hold a card like Flareon, you know? Oh, no, that's not my philosophy. My philosophy is supposed to be that everything's for sale, right? Dude, that is hard to deal with. That is hard to deal with. So I'm just supposed to pick a price for both of these where it would be wrong of me to keep them, right? Like, for example, if I put the Gengar to $1 million, then I'd be really stupid not to sell him for $1 million, correct? So there's some number out there where he might still be somewhat enticing, but so high that it would be stupid of me not to sell at that price. That's supposed to be my selling philosophy. That's difficult, man. Your collector brain doesn't want to accept that. Your collector brain just wants to hold everything like a hoard. Yeah, it's hard to go along with that. It's counterintuitive. Mister, check out Fire Red, Leaf Green poker decks from 2004. Yeah, I've got one of each. I think they're okay. I've seen the cards inside of them. They're just okay. My focus has not been on Fire Red, Leaf Green. But yeah, there's a Fire Red, Leaf Green poker deck. Here we are. I got one of each of those. I don't know if I have more than one, but I got one of each. But let me go grab this over here. All right. Okay. So you guys have probably seen a video showing off my awesome Charizard collection, but I got a new Charizard, the King of Spades. He's from that Stadium collection, so it's Stadium Charizard. That's really neat. And he looks a little goofy. He's got a funny jaw, but he's still Charizard. And then we got these. These are really good. So I got these Charizard 10s from the collections. Really hard to come by. Check out these yellows. Really hard to come by because when you open up an old vintage deck of the Charizards, old vintage deck of the poker cards, a deck doesn't necessarily come with the Charizard. He seems to be kind of rare too. He doesn't seem to pop up in the decks too often. There's our 9s. There's an 8. There's a 9. There's a 9. There's a 10, 10, 10. So we got a lot of these Charizards. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go add those. Here it is. We got this one. And oh, that's going to CGC, huh? Oh, we're keeping this. Right. Sell the 8. Oh, I don't even mind holding the 8s. at the end of the day, it's still the actual Charizard. He's still rare. The card itself is rare, right? So the grade is not even that big of a... It's not super important. Okay, make sure we don't move those around wrong. So there we go. We got another 9 and another 8, right? All right. Okay. I feel a pain, hoard everything. How would you rank the evolution in terms of selling? Oh, the one that... are you talking about the one that we just did a break on? He's awesome. Yeah, the evolutions, they're awesome. You can sell them if you want. You can put them into auction. I would not put them into auction because nobody really knows about them very well. So if you wanted to sell them for sure, you can put them up on eBay as a buy it now. If you want to sell them fast, you could probably sell them back to me, but I'm going to offer a lower price that you might not like, okay? Because that's my job. I'm supposed to do that as a business. But if you want to sell them to try and maximize your profits, I'd probably go with the eBay buy it now. Just go with the high price and just leave them up there for a long time. Just leave them up there for a real long time. And then if you get a competitor, try to match your competitor. But I can liquidate them out for you instantly. Okay, there's that Pikachu. Do a break on the 8. 3 spots left in the jungle. It's 3:38. It's pretty late. This is feeling like the end of the stream to me. Okay, so there's that yellow Blastoise. I had a yellow Blastoise, and I sold it to somebody earlier. There we are. But I got a new one, so I'm all right. See, I have to believe that I can reacquire these cards one day, and that's why I have to be all right with selling them. Because the desire to hoard really comes down to like this feeling like, oh, I'm never going to find this again. Here's a little Umbreon. Here's a little Blastoise. These guys are a big deal to me. The Ace of Spade Pikachus. So, I think the artwork is like the jungle artwork. I think that's right. These are the jungle artworks for the Pikachus. Here are 3 of these. You got a little Ace of Clubs Mewtwo from Stadium, Pokemon Stadium. This is super rare. Pokemon Blue Surfing Pikachu. So this is a random pull out of... Only the blue and yellow deck had this. So super duper duper rare. And then we got some Gengars here. We got red, blue, green, and I was missing yellow. And now I've got it. So where'd that yellow Gengar go? I don't remember where I put him. Just had him, right? Where was he? Wherever he went. Is he in this pile? There's the Flareon. Well, wherever he went. So we've got the yellow version of the Gengar. So I'm done now. I've got all the Gengars. So I'm going to be satisfied with that. I have all 4 of them. I'd like to see him next to the other ones, though. Where did I didn't set him in with the Charizards, did I? Might have scooped him up and set him in with the Charizards. Okay, we got the Stadium Charizard. I don't think Stadium Charizard's going to be as popular. He's not as good looking. When it comes to collecting, people don't really explain this to you, but looks is everything. A card's got to look good. Ah, here's this. Haha. Here's this. Haha. Right pile. He's in the right pile. I like behind this. Oh. Oh, that's so weird. How did I miss that? That's crazy that I missed that. Okay, my brain must be breaking right now. I must be really tired. So there we go. We've got red and green. 1996 red and green. And then we've got blue and yellow. That's the complete collection. I've got all 4 of them. That's hard to do. If you try to do this, this would cost you a lot of money. Red, green. Let's put it like that. Red, green, blue, yellow. How cool is that, everybody? Imagine I did a break on that. Wonder how much that would be for. I mean, that'd have to be a mega break. No, it wouldn't have to be a mega break. Would it? It would be like a large at least. It'd be expensive. I could just stare at this all day. All right, but I better not. I better get back to work. And then we got these Ace of Spade Pikachus. I'm kind of collecting these the way I collect the Charizard. If I run across one of them, I just keep it. So every now and then I grade one, and I'm just going to keep it if I do. That's an Ace of Spades Pikachu. And this is an Ace of Spades Pikachu. So we got some unusual ones. What's going on here is the Ace of Spades is a special card in poker, right? Ace of Spades is the best card to have in your hand for putting together a strong hand, right? It's just how it works for poker. So having the Ace of Spades also be Pikachu is great. And look at that Stadium Pikachu. That's so cute. Anyways, 3 of these are from the yellow deck, so that's pretty damn good. I'm not as scared of acquiring red and green deck. I think there's going to be plenty of them over time. It's the yellow deck that scares me. Because, again, I always knew it was hard to get the yellow deck. And then I've only got one left. And you just never see them for sale. So it's not like suddenly the market was like, oops, yeah, actually there were yellow decks for sale. Here they are. That never happened. You missing the Nets Toyota one? Oh, yeah, I saw that. I honestly do not want the Toyota one. It's too, like, niche or something. You know what I mean? People do that with collectibles where they treat, like, every single variation like it matters. No, not to me. This is the 4 basic colors. Red, green, blue, yellow. Just like the video games, right? Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Green, and Pokemon Yellow. So those are all I really need are those. I don't need the Toyota version. Somebody will grade that and say, like, oh, it's so rare. It's so rare, you need it. There's barely any of them. Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe there's like a niche collector who works for Toyota who definitely wants it because, you know, it's got Toyota on it. But, yeah, I don't know. Well, guys, that's it. There are new orders in the queue. One last giveaway spot. Thanks for hanging out with me. NHCC gets into the Dylan break. NHCC. There you go. I'm going to hop off. Enjoy my night. See you guys tomorrow. We still have a little pile of cards to price, but they're basically all priced now. So now I need to put more submissions out, like a Halo submission. I opened a whole box of Halo cards. It was a cool box. It actually had two sketches in it, but they were both ugly. One was a sketch of the Pillar of Autumn, and the other sketch was just of a plasma rifle. So I might open a second box, too, and pull a sketch out of there, and then I'll just be out of Halo boxes. All right, I'm hopping off. See you later, guys.